Let me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing that I love the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and games to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chillin' with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Turner brothers, yeah, we screamin' lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah.
Sports Network, where dreams are pursued and dreams are revealed. Partnered by My Niche Network TV. I'm your host, Tommy Sheard, and today with me we have
James Rockyman. How you doing, folks?
And today we have the first round of the City League playoffs with Westinghouse and Allderdice. Westinghouse wearing all blue and Allderdice wearing all white. And to fill you in, the first drive, Allderdice went 3 and out, and now this is the second drive of the game. Westinghouse has the ball.
Yes, as always, thank you for joining us here on the Rock Sports Network, and it's our pleasure. And yes, folks, dreams do come true. This is our first telecast here on the Rock Sports Network of the City League football. And yes, it's been a pleasure and a dream of Leon Rockymore here today, folks, and it's our pleasure to bring you live coverage here on the Rock Sports Network.
The moon is out, and I'm ready for some good football here.
Yeah, this is the first drive here for Westinghouse Bulldogs.
Yep. You know, in past history, Allderdice has had Westinghouse's number.
And we have a flag on the play, folks. This is the first possession of the ball game, and thank you for doing this here.
Second possession. Well, first possession for Westinghouse. My bad.
First possession for the Westinghouse Bulldogs. And you missed the first possession of the ball game. It was Allderdice Dragons, and that led it to a punt. It was a 3 and out, and the defense forced a punt.
Yeah, right here, and looks like Allderdice will be sending a little bit of blitz or showing blitz. Zaza.
And Zaza with the rollout to the right, getting positive yardage here for the Bulldogs.
And Allderdice sending some blitz right there. He didn't have really much time to go through his progressions and he runs and makes a good play. Well, gains some yards.
7:02 here in the first quarter. It's 3rd and 13. Ball's on the 50-yard line here in the first quarter.
Hey, I'll tell you, both these teams aren't afraid to blitz.
Well, we'll see. Allderdice lost the first matchup between these two, 44-16. So let's see what happens tonight, folks. Ismail tosses the ball to number 10, Bailey. Bailey runs for the first down, gets great yardage.
Great job to keep your feet moving right there, but there'll be a flag on the play right there. But also, a quick side note, though, these two teams actually played last year in the City League Championship with Westinghouse winning. But everybody knows back in 2021 when Allderdice upset Westinghouse, so that was something crazy right there.
Let's see if they can do it tonight. I'm glad to see that's what they're banking on right now.
Yeah, definitely. So these two teams definitely have a history with each other.
And like we said, folks, the first matchup was won by the Bulldogs of Westinghouse, 44-16 over the Allderdice Dragons. And then overall in the standings, the Westinghouse Bulldogs are 5-3 and 3-1 in the conference, and Allderdice Dragons are 4-4 overall and 2-2 in the conference.
It looks like a timeout is called.
And we have a timeout by the Bulldogs. And the score is 0-0 here with 6:22 here in the first quarter. And once as always, thank you for joining us here on the Roxmore Sports Network.
So I ain't really too familiar with City League, but it's my first time here. You know, this is a great environment to be in. I know City League has produced a lot of great players throughout the years. I know back in the day, all heads would tell me that Perry was a powerhouse back in the day.
Oh, most definitely. Shout out to Rod Rutherford.
Okay, historian. But yeah, you know, if you can play ball, they will find you.
And here we go, Bo. We're resuming back to play. It's 3rd and 23 here. Ball's on the 40-yard line, 6:22 remaining in the first quarter. We have trips to the right of the quarterback, running back to the left of the quarterback. Throws the ball out to the right. Tackled quickly by the Dragons. And that'll bring up a 4th down, folks. Great job on defense.
Yeah, definitely a great job. Way to rally to the ball, run to the ball carrier. I would say that was a great pursuit by the Dragons right there.
Oh, I couldn't have said it better myself, Tommy. I agree 100%. And as a coach, that's exactly what you want to see out there. You want to just see pursuit. Everybody, 11 people to the ball. That's what you teach them, and that's the goal. And something can happen sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. Just like I always say, there's offense, defense, and special teams. If you can win 2 out of those 3 things, you can win a ball game.
Number 7 gets the punt off. No return. And the Dragons will have the second possession of the ball game here, folks. And the first possession of the ball game, it was a punt. It was a 3-and-out. Good job by the Bulldogs defense so far. This has been a defensive game so far. 5:37 here in the first quarter.
Now, you know, as we seen, but they didn't see, it seemed like Westinghouse was playing a lot of man-to-man, a lot of cover 0, even cover 1, the first possession. So let's see what Allderdice does here. They still have yet to run the ball, though. So they try to establish a run game.
Here we go. The dice looking to get here on the board, and they're trying to roll the dice here. Empty backfield here for the quarterback. Direct snap. Runs up the middle. Gets great yardage, about 7-8 yards.
And runs like that are a great drive starter. You know, go back to the run again, and then maybe a play action, because the play action definitely worked their first drive, but they just didn't connect.
Oh, great job by Turner there on the run. 5:16 here remaining here in the first quarter. And once as always, again, it's a pleasure having you here on the Roxmore Sports Network. Thank you for giving us your undivided attention. If you're listening or watching, it's a pleasure to have you. We love you as always. Here we go, second down here, second and 2.
One high safety. So you know what that means. It could be a deep shot coming.
Ball on the 36-yard line. Another direct snap run up the middle for the quarterback, number 5. For number 5, Turner.
And it looked like Westinghouse was expecting the run on that play. great job for everybody filling in the gaps and stopping the runner. But the runner was able to get the first down.
Good job by the O-line there, getting a push, and that is a first down for the Allderdice Dragons.
Yeah, definitely kudos to them too, because you can't do anything without the O-line. It starts in the trenches.
Now to bring up 1st and 10 here, ball on their own 39-yard line. 4 of 13 here remaining in the first quarter. We didn't miss anything, folks. We're still in the first quarter. Number 5 takes a snap. Turner takes a snap, runs. Direct snap again, and runs up the middle. And that's the same play 3 times in a row. I think they see something we don't see, folks. And the running game is really working right now. It's a great job getting the direct snap. What do we call it, the Wildcat these days? Is it still called the Wildcat?
Well, yeah, or QB draw or QB blast.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Sounds like John Madden.
But I think if he just sits a little bit in the pocket, well, I'm not sure. It looked like to me from this angle, it looked like a pass play, but he just decided to tuck it and run. But if he was to, stay in the pocket and go through his progressions, I think he might have had somebody open right there. But nevertheless, though, it could have been a blast. What do I know?
I understand. I agree with you, my brother. Second down and 6 here on their own 43-yard line. 3:16 here remaining here in the first quarter. Number 4 is in that quarterback. Hands the ball off to number 3. Hands the ball off to Nasir Scott, and he gets positive yardage again. Doing a good job running the ball here in this first quarter.
Yeah, that definitely, especially on that run too. Westinghouse bringing a little bit of edge heat, I should say, and then running in between the tackles, running away from the blitz.
And that is Trey Ford here at quarterback, folks, here for the Allderdice Dragons. 2:44 remaining here in the first quarter and counting. 3rd and 2 here for the Allderdice Dragons. Westinghouse Bulldogs looking to get a stop here, force a punt, and get the ball back here and get the points on the board. Two receiver. Oh, I'm sorry.
Westinghouse showing some blitz.
Charles back, completes the pass, and I believe that's the first time. Great pass by the quarterback, number 4, Trey Ford.
Yeah, way to hurry up and get the ball off to get the first down. I know sometimes you got to sit in that pocket and take a hit, but that was a great job by staying there, staying strong, and completing the pass to the big tight end.
Yeah, 6'4", man, 230. I love it. Good size. I'm sure coaches are salivating about him. And that's the first down here, and that's a great catch by Lucas Steed. Nice route, young man.
That's a big dude.
Oh,
Travis Kelce type of build.
Ooh, perfect. And I can't wait to see you on the next level, young man, or whatever endeavors you have in life. I wish you the best. And shout out to all the student athletes on the field today. Shout out to all the coaches. And we have a hurry-up offense, I guess. To run that time, 8 seconds here remaining. Hurry up to the line.
Play clock.
First down and 10 on the 50-yard line. Another direct snap to number 5, Turner. He runs to the right, gets great yardage again. And that play seems to be working, Tommy.
Yeah, it is. That means the linebackers of Westinghouse need to, play their area, flow wherever the ball is going, and attack the hole.
And we're still in the second possession of the ball game here for the offense of Allderdice Dragons. On their first possession, they punted the ball, and they're doing a great job getting positive yardage and eating up the clock and running the ball. Great job, Allderdice Dragons.
Yeah, definitely. Take your time, I guess this Westinghouse defense. You don't want that high-powered offense on the field that much. Take your time, do your thing, control the clock.
We got trips to the left of the quarterback, single receiver to the right of the quarterback, run to the back to the left of the quarterback. Quarterback throws right, incomplete, hits the ground, and is incomplete.
I think if he completed that, that probably would have been a big gain on that screen pass.
Definitely had the blockers in front of him.
Yeah, he did.
44 seconds here remaining here in the first quarter. It'll be 3rd and 3 here for the Allderdice Dragons offense here on their second possession of the ball game. And if you just joined us, welcome, and it's a pleasure, and thank you. And it's our pleasure to bring you live coverage of the City League action here on the Roxamore Sports Network. We got 2 receivers to the left, 2 running backs in the backfield, single receiver to the right of the quarterback. Quarterback looks left, throws left to number 1, and it is a no gain.
Yeah, Westinghouse sending the house right there, I should say.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
And quick little bubble screen. Again, Allderdice having a tough time completing these simple screen passes. So now he'll be turnover, or not turnover, but, you know, 4th down, got a punt.
Another punt here on the second possession of the ball game here on offense. Great job by the defense so far.
Yeah, definitely great job to them. It seemed like they was out there for a hot minute, too.
And so far, the running game seems to be working for Dice, but they got to get the passing game going. They can't be one-dimensional. You have to be balanced offense. So they got to get the passing game going a little bit here, but they're doing a great job so far running the ball.
Yeah, they definitely are with the QB blast runs. But hand it off.
And don't worry, we'll be right back for you folks with live action here in Rock Sports Spread Network. Bring you the second, third, and fourth quarters. And don't go anywhere. It'll be Tommy and I bringing you a live action.
I'm smart. I'm driven. I'm not gonna flip burgers or sit on the couch or follow the rest of the pack. But the question burns inside me. What's next? So many things pull me in different directions. But I know myself. I know I have a future. And that's when I find TIP. At TIP,
We're back for the second quarter here. First play of the second quarter, and there's a punt for Allderdice Dragons. The Bulldogs received the punt. Number 10 has the ball. Bailey with the punt return. Great job, young man.
And that was some good blocking right there by Westinghouse to allow the punt returner to get some room.
Almost. I saw them coming wide left, and I said, ooh, it looks like the wall's coming. Great job by the Allderdice Dragons special teams. We get them down here, and the ball will be 1st and 10 on the 32 on their own 32-yard line. I'm sorry, on the Bulldogs' own 32-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 32. This is the second possession for the Westinghouse Bulldogs. On the first possession, it was a punt. Hand off to Bailey, and he is stuffed and taken down in the backfield. Nice job by the Dragons defense.
Yeah, that was definitely a great job by them to come off from the weak side and make a play on the ball carrier.
Great job by the Allderdice. So far, Tom, it looks like it's defense.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of blitzing going on, too.
So I expect something crazy to happen, like a fumble, a punt return, interception return, like something to break this game open, a big play.
I think Westinghouse seeing what we're seeing because look how filled up the box is. So a deep shot could be coming.
Here we go. You called it. It was a deep shot. But great job. He's running. Zaza with the run, and he gets the pot. Oh, good job by the quarterback for getting the first down. He made something out of nothing on that play.
Yeah, well, great job using your legs, keeping the ball down, getting around. And, man, I ain't gonna lie, the way he was running, I thought he was going to go even farther than that.
And I don't even want to go that far, but shout out to the Ravens. He looked like Lamar Jackson with that number 8 out there right now on that play. He did. I didn't want to say it. He got little dreads, too. Shout out to Ishmael on that play. He made something out of nothing. It was a negative play. Allderdice had him did the rights, but he made a great play with his feet.
Yeah, definitely. Not a bad job by Allderdice either. They sent the house there, but he was just able to get around the corner and make something happen.
Here we go. 1st and 10 ball on their own 47-yard line. 11:02 here remaining here in the second quarter. Ball's hand off to number 10, Bailey.
And that's one of my favorite plays right there, the old school guard tight end pulling plays. We let the big guys get in front. But Allderdice did a great job of following the pullers and making a play.
Here we go, folks. 2nd and 9 here on our own 48-yard line. 10:30 here remaining here in the second quarter.
I'm looking up top at that one-on-one shot, one high safety. It's your best chance.
We have bunch to the left here at the bottom of your screen. The single receiver at the top of your screen. Ishmael looks right, throws right to slant, and it's complete to number 7. Oh, incomplete. Nice job by the defense knocking it loose, but that ball was knocked out of Sean Green's hands. I'm sorry. Not Sean Green's hand. I apologize.
But in due time, until you find an aim, I'll tell you this, though. it is tough slanting across the middle because that's where everybody is at. And I was wide receiver. I don't know if I could do that.
Hey, that's where you make your money. As Michael Irvin will say, you got to make them big plays. You got to catch some slants. Definitely. Good play. Good job by the Allderdice Dragons defense. And over here we go, 3rd and 9. Ball's on the Bulldogs' own 48-yard line.
Yeah.
10-15 here remaining here in the second quarter.
It seemed like everybody was on the island right there. Allderdice was setting the house.
Trips to the top of your screen, single receiver, bottom of your screen. Ishmael, the quarterback, number 8, takes it back, throws a screen, and is intercepted by number 33, the big tight end, Lucas Steed.
That's every big man's dream, I'll tell you that. Hey, if you see the offensive line not blocking you, something is not right. And he read it, sniffed it out. It was a screen. He caught the ball.
Oh, great play by the Allderdice Dragons. We just talked about that. Some big play has to happen here. Did we just mention that, folks? And, man, great play by Lucas Steed. And I think he plays basketball. I think he does.
He probably do.
I think he does. I was like, he's a great athlete, folks. And as you see, it's on display. He plays tight end. Tight ends are great athletes, and a lot of them are basketball players also.
Yeah, definitely. Now I was the offensive coordinator for Allderdice. Changing momentum, maybe take a deep shot.
And that was a great interception by the young man, Lucas Steed. And here we go. The Dice has the ball. Let's see what they roll here. Running back behind the quarterback in the pistol. 2 receivers each side of the quarterback. Draws it back, looks left, throws. Ooh, almost intercepted, but it is incomplete. Broken up by number 13 of the Bulldogs. And he gives them the stare down like, not today.
Yeah, that's what happens sometimes on those curl routes. A good DB is going to intercept that and make a play on it just like that.
And the momentum is switching, and it's trying to switch back to the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are trying to get back in this ball game. They had the first turnover of the ball game. They're just throwing an interception on the second possession of the ball game, folks. And this will be the 3rd possession of the ball game here for Allderdice Dragons here in this game, here in the second quarter. The first 2 possessions was punt. And we have 2 receivers top of your screen, 1 single receiver at the bottom of the screen, 2 running backs in the backfield. Quarterback looks right, scrambles, and is sacked.
What's the saying? Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yes, sir.
They ran that play. The very first play of the game. They ran that play, and Westinghouse did a good job of sniffing that out, doing a great job, and getting the sack. Great pass rush by Westinghouse.
And it's defense. So far, it's been defense, folks, and that's why you see 0-0 here, 9:34 here in the second quarter. We have 3:38 here. I mean, it's 3rd and 18. I apologize here on their own 47-yard line, Allderdice's own 47-yard line. And this is second quarter, folks. And once as always, thank you. It's our pleasure to be bringing you live action here of the City League, folks. We love it. City League. Shout out to Leon Rockymore, who's a proud alum of Carrick High School. Here we go. Quarterback looks right, scrambles, runs left, and is sacked again by number 11 of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, again, a great pass rush by Westinghouse, making it hard for the quarterback. I do think that maybe if he would have stepped up a little bit in the pocket, he probably could have made something happen, but he was just a little too quick to run. Maybe if you're a quarterback coach for Allderdice, you might want to tell him to calm down a little bit, go through your progressions, and then run. But nevertheless, though, great job at Westinghouse on making a play.
And now they're sacked by Pickney. I apologize. I didn't say your name the first time, but a shout out to you. Shout out to the young man. Great job on the play. And this is the 3rd punt of the ball game here for the Allderdice Dragons. And the punt rolls. It's picked up. A couple yards on the play here for the Bulldogs.
Hey, I'll tell you this, though. Whenever adversity strikes, Westinghouse stays strong, and they continue to ball out.
I agree. Let's see who breaks his game open, though, because right now it's a stalemate, folks. It is 0-0, 8:22 here remaining in the second quarter. We have 1st and 10 on the Bulldogs' own 25-yard line. And once again, we always have a pleasure to bring you live coverage here of Western PA's finest young athletes. And guess what, folks? If you're listening, dreams do come true. You heard me right. I said dreams will come true. And this is one of our dreams to bring you live coverage of the City League Yes, we always want to show the City League some love. It's all about showing everybody love. And right now, the City League is where it's at. We love you. And salute to all the City League teams. Salute to every school in the City League. Select the ones that close down, too. We love you. And shout out to Shinley, baby. That's my neck of the woods, baby. I'm an uptown kind of guy.
Yeah. Shout out Peabody.
I like that one. Hey, I like. Yes, we want to recognize all the City League teams. Recognize all of them. We appreciate you and love you. And once again, on the Roxamore Sports Network, you have a home, and we love you. And that'll bring us second down here, folks.
And now Westinghouse is moving backwards on this drive, something that they don't want to do, making it a second and forever. Man, I tell you, Westinghouse is a strong community too. You ever been to a Westinghouse game? I know. At the kickoff classic,
oh yes,
man, their fans came.
I got a little story here in a second too about that. And we got second 18 here, ball on their own 70-yard line, and they went back a little bit, folks. Ball's handed off to Bailey, number 10. He makes moves. He got the jukes, and he gets that yardage right back for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that silky smooth running right there, bobbing and weaving and going north and south, juking. He's not gonna lower his shoulder, but he gonna break your ankles if that's the case. Hit you with some good shakes. But that was a great job by him.
Oh, great athleticism. You see it on the display right there. And that is a great yardage and they went back. Great job by the young man Bailey. And we have 7:02 here remaining second quarter. It's 3rd and 2 here on their own 33-yard line. Bulldogs own 33-yard line. And it is 0-0, folks. You heard me right. It is 0-0 here in the second quarter with 6:51 and counting. Tight bunch right here in motion here to the bottom of your screen. And that'll be a penalty. We have a flag on the play, and that'll be encroachment. And that'll be a flag on the Allderdice Dragons, and that'll give the Westinghouse Bulldogs a first down. I'm sorry. I apologize.
And that was, undisciplined, undisciplined stuff by Allderdice. They, lack of discipline right there. Great job by Westinghouse for catching them off guard. Well, actually, it was on Westinghouse, but it looked like it was on Allderdice. But it was undisciplined, I guess you could say, on both sides of the ball right there.
And that'll bring up a 3rd and 7 on Bulldogs' own 28-yard line with 6:18 remaining here until halftime. And the score is 0-0. Allderdice Dragons and the Westinghouse Bulldogs are knotted at 0-0. We have 2 donuts on the board, and both teams are doing a great job on defense and looking to generate some kind of thing offensive. Both teams' running games are doing very well, but somebody has to get the passing game going here.
All right, so let's do
yeah, somebody has to in this game.
Script read for Alex Beasley, Moran Roofing.
Siding, soffit, fascia, gutters, windows, doors. And that's 412-378-7700. That's Moran Roofing. Nothing but the best for our customers. 412-378-7700. And here we back, 3rd and 7 here, folks. And the Allderdice Dragons get a great job on defense. And man, so far it's been defense.
Yeah, it has. Again, by no means that wasn't a bad play by Westinghouse. Trying to catch him off guard with the run right there, but it didn't work out in this case. But it'll be 4th down, and Westinghouse will be punting.
And that'll bring up 4th and 6. 5:34 in counting here in the second quarter. Another punt here for this Westinghouse Bulldogs, and this is the second punt of the game. On the last possession, they had an interception. And the punt is off. It takes an Allderdice bounce, but bounces back for the Bulldogs. But that's great field position here for the Allderdice Dragons. But let's see who can open up this passing game and get something going. It's going to take a trick play. Somebody has to throw the ball down the field.
I think the first points of the game will happen on defense. I feel like somebody will get a pick six, a scoop and score, because how strong these defenses are, I think they will be the ones to get points on the board.
And that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Somebody needs to come up with a big play here, and I believe a big play is coming, folks. So don't go anywhere. Stay glued to the TV. We have a great close matchup, and so far this has been a great game because the first matchup between these two teams, which was 3 weeks ago, the score was in favor of the Bulldogs, 44-16 over the Dragons. And right now, both teams are playing great.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely been up and up.
Running back to the right, the quarterback. Quarterback drops, looks right, tries to run. Breaks the tackle and is taken down again in the backfield and driven out of bounds. And that'll be a loss of yardage here for the Allderdice Dragons.
Yeah, again, that was a great job by Westinghouse on that play to just take over that, read the play and then do your thing.
A little coaching tidbit. If I'm coaching number 4 here, T4, Trey 4, you're doing a great job, young man. You're looking down the field. You're trying to see what's open, but it's a great job by the Westinghouse Bulldogs. But if you don't have it, throw it out of bounds. Save the yards. Don't go backwards.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's always smart to do.
Yes. You don't want to go backwards. You want to go forward. And if you don't have anything, just throw it out of bounds. So if you listen to me, young man, great job, but just be smart. Make the smart play. In the second 18 here, ball on their own, on the Dragons' own 37-yard line. 4:30 here remaining here in the second quarter. Number 4 takes snap, throws. He looks to run before he catches the ball, and it is incomplete.
It looked like a RPO play right there. Maybe if he handed that one off, it maybe something was open, but nevertheless, though, you got to catch those screen passes. Allderdice has been struggling on those screen passes, so maybe you might want to go away from that, next half and stop doing those.
And Ford's pass is incomplete to Beecham. Beecham dropped the ball. He caught it, but he just tried to turn up the field too quick, and he is incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 18 here for the Allderdice Dragons with 4:23 here remaining in the second quarter. And the ball is on Allderdice's own 37-yard line. Here goes a big play coming. It's 3rd and 18. Let's see who can make a big play. It's a passing down.
Yeah, definitely. So just play the sticks.
I agree. And it's another sack for the Bulldogs. And that's back again. They go.
Yeah, again, great pass rush on that play. Back in the day, I was more of a push-pull, club rip, things like that when I was pass rushing. So that was a great job by them, by the D-line, to use their hands and get a sack.
And, folks, this is another great job by the defense here. For whose defense going to come up with the big play and whose offense is going to come up with the big play. And this is the 3rd punt of the ballgame here on the 4th possession here on offense for the Allderdice Dragons. So far, they have punt, interception. I'm sorry. So far, they have punt so far in the ballgame. They punted all 4 possessions of the ballgame. Nice return.
Yeah, definitely great return. Way to get the edge again. Nice blocking by Westinghouse. Check your phone.
Great job by the return man there. And that'll bring up a 1st and 10 on the Allderdice 23-yard line. This is the first time we've seen a field position flip into the favor of the offense for either team. And now we have great field position here. And this is a great chance for the Bulldogs. I apologize for the Bulldogs of Westinghouse to score.
Yeah, definitely. Westinghouse pushing basically almost in the red zone right here. So maybe one high safety, hey, take a shot maybe.
Here we go. There you go. You called it. Oh, great job by the young man there, number 1 for the Allderdice Jackson. Beecham. Great job for the young man. I love the DBs. I love when DBs make plays.
Yeah, definitely. But maybe that was supposed to be his first read, but that was a great job by the safety to coming over and help. Maybe he should look towards the bunch side because I think I see somebody open over there. But again, maybe that wasn't his first read. But nevertheless, though, great job by the Allderdice Dragons.
And Ishmael's pass is incomplete, broken up by Beecham. And we have 3:27 here remaining in the second quarter with 2nd down and 10 ball on Allderdice 23-yard line. Ishmael fakes the handoff, takes it, runs left, and is tackled by a host of Dragons.
And that was an old school counter play right there. Watching those big guard and tight end pull on that play.
And this will be the 4th possession of the ballgame here for the Westinghouse Bulldogs offense. On the first possession, it was a punt. On the second possession, they threw interception. And on the 3rd possession, it was a punt. And this is the 4th possession of the ballgame, folks. And we brings up a 3rd and 10. Ball on the Dragons' 23-yard line with 2:54 and counting here remaining in the second quarter.
If I'm Allderdice, I'm sending some blitz, and they do.
Ismail looks left, throws left. Ball's incomplete to number 13, out of his hands. And that's a great job by the Allderdice Dragons defense once again.
Man, it almost seems like everybody got butterfingers this game because we've seen a lot of drops.
I understand. Playmakers got to make plays right now, and somebody has to step up and make a play here for this Westinghouse offense.
Yeah, definitely. But it looks like, Allderdice is playing bend but don't break defense.
Doing a great job so far. And I apologize if I pronounced your name wrong. But pass incomplete to Millix, number 13. Here we go. We got a bunch to the right. The quarterback drops, looks right, scrambles, rolls to the right, points, tells somebody to go, throws, and it is incomplete, out of bounds, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I think you're trying to tell his receiver to go upfield, which was the right thing to do because he definitely has some room to go up. But great job by Allderdice. This is a weird situation of the field where it's like it might be a little too far for a field goal, but a little too close for a punt.
So what are we going to see here? I'm curious right here now, Tommy.
I can see Westinghouse going for it.
I think they are going for it, folks. Because it is 4th. No, that was a turnover on downs. I apologize. I'm sorry. I apologize. Turnover on downs. That ball was 4th down. The ball was incomplete. Allderdice Dragons will take possession of the ball. It's 2:34 here remaining until halftime here in the second quarter. 1:10 remain. First down at 10 on their own, on Allderdice's own 23-yard line. Direct snap to the number 5, Turner. Runs right, runs left. I apologize. Gets about. Oh no, he's -1 yard here on the carry. And right now they're trying to get Turner going, which they've been doing all night with these direct snaps. But definitely have to get a balanced offense here. We need to see the ball go in the air. We need to see some passing game.
It seems like Westinghouse is really worried about stopping the run. I think if you're able to, you can catch them snoozing and get a deep ball over the top because that last play, there was no high safety there. It was pretty much a cover 0. Nobody was back there. So maybe you catch them snoozing, maybe you can get a pass off.
And that's exactly what I think. That's what I've been thinking all evening. I'm like, I see a play like that coming. And we have an empty backfield set here. Number 1 is in motion, beats him. We have a timeout. Allderdice Dragons.
Make things easy, just call Beasley. Residential commercial, Beasley Plumbing. Call 412-271-9293, 24 hours a day. Moran Roofing, nothing but the best for our customers. Roofing, siding, soffit, face-up, gutters, windows, doors. Call 412-378-7700. The PGH HBCU Collaborative Fall 2025 Scholarship. A deadline to submit applications is October 1st. Oh. Hey, can you read that? I can't see.
And we have the 3rd annual RAS Scholarship of the year. It is November 1st, 2025, 6 p.m. The Green Tree Doubletree Hotel. Tickets individual 125, table of 8, $900. For more information, please contact PGH HBCU Collaborative at gmail.com. That's PGH HBCU Collaborative at gmail.com.
And on that play, we were just talking about deep shots. Allderdice took a deep shot right there. It was some really good blocking by the offensive line. The quarterback had time. He throws the ball over, but the receiver drops it, which was great defense by them. But it looks like he's going to be coming back as the quarterback might have passed the line of scrimmage.
And once again, you have to get something going here. You have 1:35 remaining here until halftime. It is balls on the 2nd down and 12 on your own 20-yard, 1-yard line of Allderdice Dragons, and the score is 0-0, folks. But you do not want a mistake. You just want to go halftime either with the lead or tied.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do not make a mistake. I'm sure the offensive coordinator and the coaches are saying, hey, let's play our game. Let's get something going. Let's not go backwards. Let's not fumble. Let's not throw interception. Let's just keep playing hard offense, running the ball, and get something going here in this passing game.
Yeah, definitely, especially in the cold, so you really want to establish that run game.
And the Bulldogs, you're just looking to create a play. You know they're going to try to do something. Keep your heads. Don't get lethargic out there. Stay in the game and try to make a play right here. Try to get the ball back.
Yeah, Westinghouse is really run heavy. Playing the run really heavy right now.
Number 5 runs right, goes back left, breaks a couple tackles, gets positive yardage here for the Dragons. And that run is by Turner.
And Westinghouse is calling for a flag. I'm assuming they must have seen holding over there.
We have 1:19 here remaining here till halftime. It's 3rd and 14 here for the Allderdice Dragons on our own 19-yard line. And we are in the second quarter, folks. And that's right. It is 0-0 still. We have a 0-0 score here. It is tied at 0-0. Both defenses are playing great, and nobody's made a mistake on all. Whoa, there's been one interception here so far by the Allderdice Dragons. And that's the only turnover of the ball game so far. But all of it's been is punt, punt, punt for both teams.
Yeah, definitely.
And don't forget, we have our 3rd annual RAS Scholarship Dinner at Pittsburgh HBCU Collaborative, and that'll be November 1st, 2025, and that'll be 6 p.m. The Green Tea Doubletree Hotel. Tickets, individuals are $125, table of 8, $900. And for more information, please contact PGH HBCU Collaborative at gmail.com. That's PGH HBCU Collaborative at gmail.com. And keynote speaker will be Donald E. Palmer III, PhD, Executive Vice President, Sport Health Services and Research Innovation at Florida A&M University. Shout out to the Rattlers.
Man, shout out to all HBCUs, man. I'm an HBCU alum
I love
myself.
it. I wish I was.
Shout out Kentucky State.
Shout out to Kentucky State. Let's go. Let's go. I like it, man. I love it. And here's a 4th punt of the ball game here. Sorry, 5th punt of the ball game here for the Allderdice Dragons. Punt is off, and it goes out of bounds with 1:13 here remaining here till halftime here in the second quarter. And so far, it's just been defense so far, folks.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a field possession game. That wasn't really a great punt, but it looks like it's decent field to work with a minute and 13 left. So let's see what Westinghouse comes out with.
And this will be the 5th possession of the ballgame here on offense here for the Westinghouse Bulldogs. On the last possession, it was a turnover on downs. They went for it on 4th down and did not get it.
They have all 3 timeouts too, so it's a possibility they could get on the scoreboard. Not sure if they kick field goals though.
And they can air it out, I believe it. Ishmael here with the quarterback number 8. Bunch left, single receiver top of the screen, hands the ball off to Bailey number 10. Gets positive yards, but they need to hurry up and get to the ball, get to the line and keep them going. Clock is ticking. When you run the ball, tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think they should give him the ball more a little bit because he's, been getting plenty of yards, and I think he's due for a breakout too eventually during the game. But I say for right now, you just want to dink and dunk some swing passes to him, give him the rock a little bit more, but just not no handoff.
3 receivers at the bottom of the screen, single receivers top of the screen, single receiver to the right of the quarterback, Ishmael. And we have a timeout, I believe. Sorry, folks. I apologize. We're looking for confirmation. And it looks like that will be a 5-yard penalty, and I'll take them back.
It looked like there might have been a personnel issue. Maybe he might have had 12 on the field.
And you have 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen, single receiver top of your screen, running back to the right of the quarterback. Ishmael drops back, looks left, looks right, throws right, incomplete.
Hey, they had the zone beater route wide open over there, but he went through his progressions a little too quickly right there. But great defense by Allderdice.
I agree, concur, man. Both defenses are doing a good job. And I can't wait to see who opens up this fireworks to get this game started. But so far, the 16 seconds left here remaining in the second quarter. It's 3rd and 15 on Westinghouse's own 48-yard line. And the Bulldogs are out of timeouts. So I expect this to be a Hail Mary, some kind of trick play. Or your trips to the right and single receiver to the bottom. What you about to say?
No, I'm just saying you in this trick play stuff. What you want to see, a flea flicker or something?
Something. I just like a nice trick play. Oh, and the ball is thrown by Ishmael, the quarterback number 8, and out of the hands of number 5, the intended receiver, Turner. I'm sorry. Out of 5 is number 5. I apologize to him and his parents. But incomplete, number 5 for the Westinghouse Bulldogs.
Keyshawn Hawkins.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. Out of Hawkins' hands. And it's incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th and 15 here with 12 seconds remaining. And the ball is on the Bulldogs' own 48-yard line, and they will set up the punt. And so far, this is the 3rd punt of the ball game here for the Westinghouse Bulldogs in the ball game. Here on their 5th possession of the ball game.
A lot of drops happening this game too. Drop.
Oh, there's a drop right there, just like you said.
Yeah, there's a lot. And I think both teams are going to, confront their teams about that.
5 seconds here remaining here in the second quarter. And 5 seconds here remaining till halftime, folks. The score is 0-0 in favor of no one so far.
Yeah, this is crazy. Despite their last matchup, it was just all Westinghouse.
Yes.
Now Allderdice is like, nah, we ain't going for none of that no more. And right now they're playing some great football.
And it'll be 1st and 10, ball on Allderdice's own 13-yard line. With 5 seconds here remaining, I would just take a knee, go in the locker room, regroup. Let's draw up something to come out here second half and get some points on the board.
Yeah, definitely.
And it looks like that's what they did. And the score is 0-0 here in the semifinals here in the City League. We have the Allderdice Dragons versus the Westinghouse Bulldogs, and the score is 0-0 here at halftime. And what you think so far about that first half?
Oh, maybe it was I'll say my thoughts for the halftime show, but whatnot. But I say that, this is anyone's game. When you're in the playoffs, your record is 0-0.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to just, buckle down, play your game, do what you did that got you to this point, and just relax, get the jitters out, and all that, and just play ball, man. That's all. Play ball.
And on that note, I'll just say someone has to establish the passing game. Someone has to establish a passing game. And like you said, we'll leave it like that till halftime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll bring you a halftime report here on the Rocksmore Sports Network. I'm one half of your color commentator, host, James Rockham, along with
Tommy Shear.
And don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's Cam Welter, and you're watching Sports Here Live on Rocksmore Sports Network. I felt like I showed how much of a leader I am on and off the field, and it's just setting a good example for my name. And I have a 4.0 GPA right now, and I think my GPA is that high because I go to class on time, I stay in class and do my work, keep up with my assignments, and just preparing for tests. Just try to stay ahead of the game. Once you fall behind, it's way harder to get back in front and try to be successful. So just stay in front of everything, all the work, all the preparation, it just makes it a lot easier. I would say my parents for sure. They've been there for me since I was younger with playing sports and just in my life, setting good examples for me, showing me what to do, and just taking me everywhere on AAU trips for basketball, taking me everywhere for 7-on-7 and football. Them just always there supporting me. It matters. Just so my whole family can watch me. Every Friday night, I got family from California to Florida to Virginia watching me play. And, getting texts after the game from them, knowing that they were able to watch me, it's a great feeling. I'm Cam Welter. You can always see me do my thing on Rocksmore Sports Network.
I'm smart. I'm driven. I'm not gonna flip burgers or sit on the couch or follow the rest of the pack. But the question burns inside me. What's next? So many things pull me in different directions, but I know myself. I know I have a future, and that's when I find TIP. At TIP, there's camaraderie, people who care, a place I can grow. I even get my driver's license. And finally, I get placed in an awesome career. I found my next. What about you?
Every young man who walks through our doors carries a story, a dream, and a purpose. At Life Mail STEAM Academy, our programs help them discover that purpose through STEAM disciplines, college success, and career readiness. Today, the very funding that keeps these programs alive is under threat. We're asking you to help sustain the programs that shape our young men, programs that teach leadership, discipline, and hope. Each contribution helps us continue saving our boys and building brighter futures. Scan the QR code to donate today. Help us save the boys together. Let's keep the programs and the promise alive.
Yo, what up? It's a special day, April 10th. You know, God has used me in multiple ways. I can't describe it. I'm walking in my dream. I'm grateful and I'm honored. I give God all the praise, all the honor, all the glory right out the gate. We went from small time business to having multiple businesses. We own our home. We have an office on the north side, and we now have our second commercial space here in Homewood. There's a door right there to get in. I ain't doing it that way. I'm gonna do it this way. Good job, Jojo. Look. So I give God the praises first and let everything else follow. Roxamore Sports Boxing Program will manifest itself here, and this will be the home of the Formula A1 boxing channel.
We are back, and so what's some of your thoughts?
Yeah. Once again, thank you for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports Network, where dreams are pursued and dreams are revealed. And my thoughts are just somebody needs to get the passing game going. The running game is going well for both teams, but it's been penalties shooting both teams in the foot, negative yardage, and sacks. A lot of sacks by the Westinghouse Bulldogs, and doing a great job on defense. And so far on all 5 possessions here for Allderdice, it's been all punts, and then all 5 possessions here on offense here for the Westinghouse Bulldogs, it's been punt, interception, punt, turnover on downs, and a punt.
Yeah, definitely. I would say that they need to just catch the ball. Westinghouse has had some good runs. I think eventually the run game might get them a touchdown maybe next half. if you're Allderdice, the passes are there. Again, you just got to catch the ball because you see Westinghouse is playing run first, and they're priding themselves on stopping the run. So you want to catch them slipping a little bit. So even a slant will do its justice if you can get that off. Again, I seen them go for the slants earlier in the game, but I think this half, if you just talk to your players and say, hey, catch the ball, a slant can really, go and be a house call. So you want to try to execute pretty much on your plays. But again, this is a very good Westinghouse team, and you want to try to score as much as possible.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I couldn't have said it better myself. And I just look forward to somebody capitalizing on all three phases of the game. I want to see somebody make a special teams play or get something going here to break open this game. But I expect a big play to come by one of these teams because it's been a lot of run heavy offense so far for both teams. And I'm just waiting for somebody to get the big pass play to break open this game.
Yeah, definitely. Me too. And if you're Westinghouse, you want to say, oh no, Allderdice does not have our number today. No, they do not. And like past history, so you don't want history to repeat itself.
Never that. And it's once again, we said both teams played 3 weeks ago. The score was 44-16, and right now the score is 0-0, folks. You heard that right. It's 0-0 here at halftime. And once again, thank you for joining us here on the Roxmore Sports Network. We love bringing you live coverage from Western Pennsylvania's finest young athletes here. We're live here in the City League, and this is our first time, and it's been a pleasure. And it's our wish of our CEO and owner, Leon Rockymore, to broadcast live coverage to the City League because he's a proud alum of Carrick High School. And it's our pleasure to be here, Tommy and I. And so far in the semifinal matchup is 0-0. So don't go anywhere, folks. We got more coverage coming, but we're not done talking to you. But anything else you want to say, my brother?
Actually, I was just about to ask you that. Tell a little bit about your, Westinghouse experience.
Okay, a little quick one. All right, no problem, folks. I was at the Hill Rebels in
the Hill.
Westinghouse. Well, not Westinghouse, but Homewood Bulldogs.
Yep.
Yeah. It was a little midget football game. My little cousin plays for the Rebels, and it was a good atmosphere. And this when they broke the field open, they groundbreaking.
Yeah.
And Genny was there. It was a great atmosphere. It was packed too. And it's a lovely field. They have natural grass.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I love it. It was natural. I said, yes, natural grass for once.
Yeah, it's like you can just roll in it.
And shout out to number 21. Number 21, he plays for the 10 and under team. My cousin Mar. And don't go anywhere, folks. Tommy and I will bring you live coverage here in Roxmore Sports of the second half between the Westinghouse Bulldogs and the Allderdice Dragons. And the score is 0-0 here, folks. And don't go anywhere. We love bringing you live action here in the Roxmore Sports Network. We love you.
Trouble can find anyone. At Frank Walker Law, we take the time to understand your situation and work tirelessly on your behalf. Hard-hitting representation when you need it the most. A real law firm getting real results.
I'm smart. I'm driven. I'm not gonna flip burgers or sit on the couch or follow the rest of the pack. But the question burns inside me. What's next? So many things pull me in different directions, but I know myself. I know I have a future, and that's when I find TIP. At TIP, there's camaraderie, people who care, a place I can grow. I even get my driver's license. And finally, I get placed in an awesome career. I found my next. What about you?
Every young man who walks through our doors carries a story, a dream, and a purpose. At Life Male STEAM Academy, our programs help them discover that purpose through STEAM disciplines, college success, and career readiness. Today, the very funding that keeps these programs alive is under threat. We're asking you to help sustain the programs that shape our young men, programs that teach leadership, discipline, and hope. Each contribution helps us continue saving our boys and building brighter futures. Scan the QR code to donate today. Help us save the boys together. Let's keep the programs and the promise alive.
Hey kid, let me tell you about the Soul Pit, and I want you to let everybody know about it. Soul Pit is what's happening in and around your city. Soul Pit is on the internet and around the globe. Soul Pit is on your block and in your car. Soul Pit is in your ear. It's in your hair. It's everywhere. Soul Pit is the latest news, hottest styles, culture, education, information, and more. It gets you ready for things to come. Hey kid, you know what the Soul Pit really is? It's a little something extra for your soul.
Yo, what up? It's a special day, April 10th. You know, God has used me in multiple ways. I can't describe it. I'm walking in my dream. I'm grateful and I'm honored. I give God all the praise, all the honor, all the glory right out the gate. We went from small time business to having multiple businesses. We own our home. We have an office on the north side, and we now have our second commercial space here in Homewood. There's a door right there to get in. I ain't doing it that way. I'm gonna do it this way. Good job, Jojo. Look. So I give God the praises first and let everything else follow. Roxamore Sports Boxing Program will manifest itself here, and this will be the home of the Formula A1 boxing team.
We are back from the halftime show. And we are getting ready to get into the second half of this game. But first, a quick word from our sponsors, Moran Roofing. Nothing but the best for our customers. Roofing, siding, soffit, fascia, gutters, windows, doors. Call 412-378-7700. Make things easy, just call Beasley. Residential, commercial plumbing. Beasley Plumbing. Call 412-271-9293. 24 hours a day. Make things easy, just call Beasley.
That's right. Thank you for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports Network. And we have live action here at the second half coming up. And don't forget about one of our great sponsors, and it's free. What you say is always free. NNTV. NNTV, My Niche Network.tv. That's My Niche Network.tv. And in your Google search, that's NNTV.
Yeah, you go on there and watch some old Roxamore games. Want to watch some current Roxamore games. It's almost like a free Netflix, so it's free $99. You can't beat it.
Can't never be anything free because nothing's free anymore in this world.
Man, I might just go back and watch my heydays back at Woody.
That's awesome. I wish I could do that right now.
Man, I'm young.
Okay, ready to rub it in some more this week.
But anyway, though, we are getting ready for kickoff here. And these two teams are set to go, get ready to go. But also, we have a quick word from our sponsor.
And don't forget the PGH HBCU Collaborative 3rd Annual RISE Scholarship Dinner. And keynote speaker that day will be Donald E. Palmer III, PhD, Executive Vice President for Health Services and Research Innovation, Florida A&M University alum. And that'll be November 1st, 2025, 6 p.m. And that'll be the Green Tree Doubletree Hotel. Tickets for individuals will be $125. That's $125. And for a table of 8, that will be $900. And for more information, contact PGHHBCU Collaborative at gmail.com. That's PGHHBCU Collaborative at gmail.com.
Again, shout out to, again, we recognize that all HBCUs and the onside kick to start the half.
Here we go. Let's see if we can crack this code. It is 0-0 here. And this is the start of the second half, folks. Thank you for just joining us here on the Roxamore Sports Network. It's our pleasure. We love having you here. Join us here, Tommy and I, for this great second half.
Yeah, man, been having a blast here. It's been an all-defensive game here. Somebody, is going to crack the code, man. So Westinghouse looking pumped. I can hear their fans. You know how they be like, what is it? I don't know if I'm allowed to do it, but they be like Bulldog Mania.
I like it.
Well,
If they score, I'm guaranteed we're going to hear that celebration. And with 11:37 here in the third quarter, Allderdice has his first possession here in the second half. Turner takes the ball, runs, and is taken down by the Bulldogs. And that's pretty much what they've been doing with him all day, folks.
Yeah, again, Westinghouse is just playing the run. No safety back deep. So it's just man-to-man out there. And, it seems like Allderdice only has 2 formations, the empty and the pistol.
Yes, and they've been doing it pretty much all evening here for the offense. In the second down 11 here, ball on Allderdice's own 44-yard line. And thank you for joining us here on the thank you for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports Network. And this is second half coverage here, and the score is 0-0.
I tell you this, though, Westinghouse's bench is even into this game, too.
Turner takes a direct snap again, runs straight to the left. And it's taken down. The Bulldogs have a fumble. And that's a fumble on the play. And that is his second turnover of this ball game. That's his first turnover for Allderdice Dragons here in this ball game.
Yeah, great job by the Westinghouse defense to strip the ball out and hop on it. Kudos to them. When now Westinghouse has all the momentum in the world right here to try to punch it in on this drive.
And your dad's probably jumping up and down right now, Tommy. Shout out. We want to recognize Tommy's dad, proud Westinghouse alum.
Yeah,
and I'm sure he's starting that
dad.
cheer right now. He's like, come on, I told you, son, we about to score.
Oh, man, I'm about to go back home and listen to all that barking, man. I don't want to listen to all that, man.
10:47 here in the third quarter, I apologize. With first and 10, ball on Allderdice's 43-yard line. And Westinghouse looking to score.
1-on-1 up top.
Yes, and we have a bunch to the bottom of the screen. Quarterback fakes to the running back, throws right.
Slowly but surely, Westinghouse is starting to move now. Finally catching a screen pass and getting upfield.
And now there's Hawkins with the catch here for the Bulldogs. And that'll be a gain of 4 for the Bulldogs. That'll bring up 2nd and 6 here. 10:26 remaining here in the third quarter. We have a 0-0 score here.
Again, on the island, one high safety.
And we have a tight bunch here at the bottom of the screen. Single receiver top, running back to left. Hands off to the running back, Bailey, number 10. He is tackled. I don't believe he got any yardage on that play.
Yeah, and that was a great job by Allderdice to play the run and fill their gaps and get to the ball carrier. Getting a little chippy on the sidelines over here on Westinghouse side. You know, we want to keep a good, clean football game too.
And keep the intensity, though. Clean, fun energy. Keep the intensity. You want to play with energy and passion.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes you can't get too caught up in the moment. But I love the energy, though.
9:42 remaining here in the third quarter. It's 3rd and 7 here. Ball is on Allderdice 39-yard line. Westhouse is driving, looking to get on the board. 2 receivers top of the screen, 2 to the bottom, running back to the right of the quarterback, Ishmael. Ishmael fakes it, runs right, cuts left, cuts right, runs down the middle, and gets a first down on the right side of the hash mark.
Man, ain't nothing like seeing some big guys pulling. That was a guard tackle pull right there, and they did a good job of getting in the way and blocking. Boy, it looks like this might come back, as it might be unsportsmanlike.
Oh, yes, you're right, Tommy. Part of the game goes back to a negative game.
But yeah, though, that again, if I was ever a run-heavy team, that would be my strategy: guard, tackle, pulls.
As a running back, I love those plays.
Yep, or a guard and tight end pull. That right there, man, that's old school. That means buckle up your chin strap. We are here to come and run you over.
And we want to recognize both O-lines here and O-lines for both teams and the young men out here on the student athletes. And we want to recognize all the coaches and all the student athletes. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good job on and off the field. We have 9:06 here in counting here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 here for the Westinghouse Bulldogs on the Allderdice 41-yard line. Ball snap. Ismail drops back, throws it deep. And we have miscommunication. The ball goes over the head of the intended receiver, number 5, Hawkins.
Yeah, it looks like I guess he was looking for the flag right there on that play. I'm sitting in the press box. They were a little touchy. You get, 10 yards, and then you got to let go, something like that. You a DB. You should know the rules.
Oh, man. I don't like the rules anymore because they change it. They change it all the time. Back when the Patriots dominated NFL, you were allowed to hit people down the field. That's why they dominated Peyton Manning them years. And Jerry Rice used to get hit down the field, 20 yards on the field. Now they changed the rules. If you touch them out to 5 yards, it's an automatic first down.
Oh, it's 5 yards.
In NFL, I'm not sure what the college high school rules are.
Oh, okay.
But I apologize, audience, but that was a penalty, and that'll give a first down here for the Westinghouse Bulldogs. It'll be first down to 10 on the Allderdice 26-yard line here. And we have another flag, and that'll be on Allderdice. And right now, the blue is driving down the field off of penalties, not by offensive plays.
I'm assuming a lot of this is unsportsmanlike penalties too.
Got to keep your posture and keep your head. These are mental mistakes you do not want. This is how you lose ball games.
I'm assuming that play was an encroachment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was an encroachment.
And we have a timeout here. Another timeout be by the Allderdice Dragons. And that'll be their first timeout here in the second half.
Moran Roofing, nothing but the best for our customers. Roofing, siding, soffit, fascia, gutters, windows, doors. Call 412-378-770. Make things easy, just call Beasley. Beasley Plumbing. Call 412-271-9293, 24 hours a day. Make things easy, just call Beasley.
And also we have the PGH HBCU Collaborative 3rd Annual Rise Scholarship Dinner. Keynote speaker Donald E. Palmer III. He has a PhD and he's Executive Vice President for Health Sciences and Research Innovation and is a proud alum of Florida A&M University. November 1st, 2025, 6 p.m., Green Tree Doubletree Hotel.
And get your tickets today.
And we back here. Quarterback Stows D. Ishmael. And the ball is complete for a touchdown. And the Bulldogs are the first ones to get on the board here in the semifinals of the City League playoffs.
Yeah, they exposed the one-on-one. Hey, you one-on-one. You are on an island. No safety help. Got to turn your head. But nevertheless, though, great job back shoulder pass by Westinghouse to sniff out the one-on-ones and come down with it.
And that is a touchdown for number 5, Hawkins. And that's the first touchdown of this ballgame. That makes the score 6-0 in favor of the Westinghouse Bulldogs over the Allderdice Dragons here in the third quarter with 8:42 remaining. Conversion attempt is up. 3 receivers to the left of the quarterback, single receiver to the right of the quarterback, running back to the right of the quarterback. Quarterback takes the direct snap, runs, and is snuffed out and tackled by a host of Dragons.
Yeah, that right there, as you can see on your screen, you know, it was just a one-on-one back shoulder pass. It goes up, it catches it, makes a great play. Moran Roofing, nothing but the best for our customers. Roofing, siding, soffit, fascia, gutters, windows, doors. Call 412-378-7700. Make things easy, just call Beasley. Residential and commercial plumbing. Beasley Plumbing. Call 412-271-9293, 24 hours a day. Make things easy, just call Beasley.
And there we go, folks. That is the first touchdown of the ball game, and the score is 6-0 in favor of the Westinghouse Bulldogs over the Allderdice Dragons. It is 8:42 here remaining in the third quarter, and they are the first ones that get on the board here in this ball game. I knew second half was start some fireworks, and let's see how the Allderdice Dragons respond here.
And let me ask this: back in your heyday, whenever you was one-on-one on the island, how did you feel?
Oh, barbecue chicken. What Shaq say, y'all? Nice hit by the Westinghouse Bulldogs, and Allderdice Dragons will take the ball on their own 13-yard line, and here comes them cheers. The stands are getting back in it. But, yeah, it was barbecue chicken. You leave me one-on-one, I believe I could beat anybody one-on-one.
Yeah.
You're not stopping me one-on-one.
And that was a hard hit right there. You would have thought he was Moran Roofing the way he laid the wood right there. That was just a great, clean hit. Again, special kickoff is dangerous. It is dangerous.
You said lay the wood, but I mean, it's a good job. We would say lay the pipe.
Oh.
But plumbers lay pipe, but, wait, what? He's a carpenter.
I got what you mean.
Clean up here. Here we go. This is the first possession here in the second half here for the Allderdice Dragons. Good job. Run up the middle here for the Allderdice Dragons. 8:32 here remaining here in the third quarter. That'll bring up a second down and 2 here for the Allderdice Dragons offense.
But, yeah, what was you saying, though? You said, man, I just barbecue chicken like so you would strap them.
Yeah. You never tackle me one-on-one, and I'm going to burn you one-on-one. I mean, if you play good defense, that's a good job, but you never tackle me one-on-one. I'm making the first person miss every time.
Okay.
And if you're a good running back, that's the key.
Yeah.
Watch every good running back. The first person look past them, they're making the first person miss.
Okay.
And that's the first down here for the Allderdice Dragons. They're doing a good job so far here on this first possession here in the second half.
Yeah, not a big playbook it seems like Allderdice has, but some of those plays they run very well though, and I think that they should go back to some of those good plays it was running earlier in the game.
It's their 7th possession here in the ball game. Last possession they fumbled. Direct snap to the quarterback, number 4. Ford, he runs right, gets a couple yards.
And he's been taking a lot of hits this game, too. I'm not sure if you would want your quarterback to keep running the ball like that.
Not at all, but I see that's pretty much their ball game, their game plan here. It's been the Wildcat direct snap running. It's been the quarterback run. And just got to generate some points in the air. I mean, some passing plays in the air. And you see what happened when Westinghouse threw the ball.
Yeah, definitely. Westinghouse is a dangerous team, and they have the ball.
Quarterback takes the ball and runs up the middle again.
And I'm not sure if everybody was set right there on that play.
Momentum is switching, folks. And the Dragons cannot let this momentum get away from them. They have to keep level-headed and stay in this ball game.
And let's see what the flag is on. I'm looking at the refs. Looking for the sign language.
The score is 6-0 here with 6:56 here in the third quarter. Allderdice is winning this. I apologize. Westinghouse Bulldogs are winning this ball game 6-0 over the Allderdice Dragons.
And it was offsides. And a repeat second down right now.
Let's see what the offensive coordinator draws up here for the Allderdice Dragons. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 8. Sorry, I apologize. 2nd down and 12. Quarterback looks left, throws left. Ball's up. Number 80 is, and that is a pass interference by number 2 of Westinghouse Bulldogs. I definitely saw that grab. He grabbed number 80 of the Allderdice Dragons.
Yeah, again, a one-on-one. He really didn't even need to do all that because it was such a bad throw. You know, you look at the instant replay, they caught Westinghouse snoozing a little bit on that pass. The ball is up, and then the pass interference happens right there. So, hey, good job by Allderdice to draw the pass interference.
Young man was there. He was there in position, just a little handsy.
Yeah, definitely. You know, they haven't really had to guard too many passes this game, so they're probably, you know, trying to warm up. The DBs are trying to warm up a little bit, I would assume.
6:40 here remaining here in the 3rd quarter. The score is 6-0. Westinghouse Bulldogs over the Allderdice Dragons. We have 1st and 10 here. Ball's on Allderdice's own 40-yard line. And we have a 6-0 lead here for the Westinghouse Bulldogs over the Allderdice Dragons.
Now you can catch them snoozing again. Westinghouse is bringing the blitz.
Another direct snap to Turner.
And again, Westinghouse sends the blitz. Allderdice runs the ball.
Pretty vanilla offense so far.
Yeah, it is. It is very one-dimensional, I should say, at least when it comes to the run plays.
Yes. I would like to see him expand the playbook a little bit here. Get different plays running, some reverses, some jet sweeps, some counters.
Oh, man, I love a good counter. Again, I see things from a different perspective. I look at things from a lineman perspective, so I might notice something you in the audience might not notice.
Another direct snap to the ball carrier, and that ball carrier is number 3 here for Allderdice Dragons. And that'll be Nasir Scott with the carry.
Yeah, he was actually did a pretty good job trying to make something out of nothing on that play. You know, bobbing and weaving and making a more manageable 3rd down. Looks like they only about need 5 yards to get the 1st down.
Running game is doing well for the Allderdice Dragons.
So let's see, maybe in this play, well, since they like to run the ball with the quarterback, maybe we should see a read option or maybe a read option. Whether you make a read, hand it off, or keep it, or maybe a pitch, maybe.
Empty backfield here for the quarterback Ford. Ford looks down the middle, almost throws an interception out of the hands of the intended DB, number 18 for the Westinghouse Bulldogs.
Yeah, and that pass rush was getting to him. He was making his progressions, but I think if he had a tad bit more time in that pocket, he probably would have hit his guy over there in the middle, because that was a perfect zone, a zone route tree they ran with all curls pretty much. But nevertheless, though, great job at Westinghouse, playing good defense, looking to score right here on offense.
And I was Thornton almost with the interception. This will bring up a punting situation here for the Allderdice Dragons here. And number 80, Lee will punt the ball for the Allderdice Dragons. Kick is up. It's off. Return here for the Westinghouse. Number 1 looks like he has jets. He's still running, folks. To the 40, to the 45, about to the 40. About to the 30. 33-yard line of the Allderdice Dragons. He flipped the field in great field position here for the Westinghouse Bulldogs.
Again, that was just some great blocking on that play. You know, as you can see on your screen, it was again good blocking, setting up the wall. He makes a move, one cut, gets upfield, and right there was just a foot race. And luckily they got him and made a tackle. But that was a great play by Westinghouse. Again, great special teams.
Yep, and that's exactly what I was talking about. 3 phases of the game. I want to see somebody get a big special teams play, and that's a great job by the young man on the return, and a great job by the special teams punt unit. We have a jet sweep here to number 5, Hawkins. He dips back in left, dips to right, but he is tackled by a host of Dragons, led by number 3 of the Allderdice Dragons.
And that was a great job by Allderdice to seal the edge on that jet sweep, making it difficult for the runner to get around the edge. Great job by them, especially, that big defensive end, number 11, DJ Bradford.
And I bring up 2nd and 14 here for the Westinghouse Bulldogs on the Allderdice's 39-yard line. 4:25 here remaining here in the third quarter. The score is 6-0. Westinghouse Bulldogs over Allderdice Dragons. And once as always, thank you for joining us here on the Roxmore Sports Network. Bring you live coverage here from Couplesfield and Southside. And it is our pleasure as always. We have a trips tight bunch right to the quarterback's right side. Quarterback looks right, throws right to the Bailey, running back number 10 on the swing pass. Looks like he gets back to the yard line of scrimmage.
Yeah, again, those short little passes are just drive starters to get everybody going a little bit, get the juices flowing. And then, a lot of deep shots, and then, a lot of short passes, and then eventually you're going to see a deep shot coming.
And I'll bring up 3rd and 15 here for the Westinghouse Bulldogs on Allderdice's 40-yard line with 3:25 remaining here in the third quarter. And the score is 6-0 Westinghouse Bulldogs over the Allderdice Dragons.
One high safety.
Quarterback Asian Melly draws back, looks, rolls right, scrambles, takes off, and runs out of bounds here for the Westinghouse Bulldogs. But we have a flag on the play.
And it's a holding. It looks like it's going to come back. But that was still a great run right there by Zaza.
And I apologize if I pronounced your name wrong. It was Ismaili. I apologize, young man. Third or 3:04 here remaining in the third quarter. It's 3rd down and 20. Ball's going backwards for the Westinghouse offense. And they are leading this ball game here in the semifinals here on the Roxmore Sports Network 6-0 over the Allderdice Dragons. And let's see what they draw up here on 3rd and 25. We need a big play. And if you're Allderdice Dragons, get back, DBs, get back and play the sticks.
And honestly, you don't have to get the first down here. You just, again, they ran the draw. So now you just punt it and just play good field position. Your defense is playing good. Hey, punt it, pin them deep.
And that's pretty much what they've been doing all ball game.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes football is about field position and what you do with it.
Most definitely. All defense so far here, folks. A 6-0 lead here for the Westinghouse Bulldogs over the Allderdice Dragons. And that'll bring up a punt situation here. It'll be 4th and 23 on the Allderdice's 48-yard line. And then on their last possession, which was the 6th possession of the ball game, it was a TD for the Westinghouse Bulldogs. Punt is up, bounces, takes the Westinghouse bounce and bounces out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a decent punt right there. You got it into your opponent's territory. So, hey, a punt's a punt.
And this will be Allderdice's 3rd possession here in the second half. On their last 2 possessions to start this second half, they had a fumble coming out of halftime and a punt on their last possession. And let's see what they do here on their 3rd possession here in the second half. Is the 8th possession overall of the ball game. And it's only 6-0, folks. The ball is not lost. A big play getting right back in this ball game. 1st down and 10 on Allderdice's own 28-yard line. Ball snap. Quarterback fakes, looks, throws it to his tight end. Big play tight end there. Steve with the nice catch and nice fake.
Yeah, that was definitely a great job right there to put the big man over the middle, to run the skinny route.
Nice RPO play.
Yeah, definitely. And as you can see here, the ball is hiked. Quarterback gets out of trouble. Big man over the middle. I thought he was going to run over the safety.
Nice play. He was open.
Yeah, definitely. But he did a great job right there.
I'd like to see more of that. I want to see more passing out of this Allderdice Dragons offense here.
Yeah, definitely. They have playmakers on their offense.
Minute 40 here remaining here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 balls on your own 45-yard line. Hands the ball off to the running back.
Yeah, stop right there. I think maybe you go back to that same run play again, and maybe later on in this drive, go for a play action.
I'd like to see them get wide, though. Let's like toss the ball. Let's get outside. Let's try to use the sideline, get some wide runs. A lot of the runs have been A and B gap type runs.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. I agree, too. Yeah, see some pitches, too. We haven't really seen any of that. No off-tackle runs, kind of.
Or some jet sweeps or something to get outside. Some outside runs. We have a minute here remaining in the third quarter. Second down and 10, balls on our own 45-yard line. The Allderdice Dragons. 6-0 lead here for Westinghouse Bulldogs. Number 5, Turner takes a direct snap, runs to the right, gets positive yardage. About 5-6 yards on the carry.
Yo, now he makes it a manageable third down for them.
For a gain of 4, I apologize. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 6 here. Ball's on the Westinghouse 45-yard line, so they flip field here. Let's see if they keep the positive yardage going.
Yeah, definitely. You know, again, if you're Westinghouse, you want to play bend but don't break defense. You know, you might give up a few yards, but you want to try to hold them. And Allderdice looking pretty good this drive. You know, not really a fast-paced offense. They just take their time, deke and dunk their way downfield. Hey, slow and steady wins the race too.
And they might let the clock run out and go into the fourth quarter. Looks like they do. And that'll be the end of the third quarter, and that'll be the start of the fourth quarter here, folks. And don't go anywhere. We'll bring you live action here on the Roxmore Sports Network.
Every young man who walks through our doors carries a story, a dream, and a purpose. At Life Male STEAM Academy, our programs help them discover that purpose through STEAM disciplines, college success, and career readiness. Today, the very funding that keeps these programs alive is under threat. We're asking you to help sustain the programs that shape our young men, programs that teach leadership, discipline, and hope. Each contribution helps us continue saving our boys and building brighter futures. Scan the QR code to donate today. Help us save the boys together. Let's keep the programs and the promise alive.
And we are back. Life STEAM Academy needs some donations to help keep their doors open for these young men to, to help with their education, things like that. So if you want to donate, go to lifesteam.org to make a donation to help them out.
Please, anything will help. We appreciate it. And we're right back here. Fourth quarter here in the semifinals here in the City League playoffs here on the Roxmore Sports Network, here live from Couple Stadium here on the south side on Carson Street. Bulldogs have the momentum right now here in this ballgame, leading 6-0 here over the Allderdice Dragons. And this 3rd down and 6. Ball is on the Westinghouse 41-yard line. Ball is up, thrown deep to Turner. And we have a flag thrown, and let's see what the flag is, folks.
It's definitely pass interference because look at the referee. Yep.
The fans and the Westinghouse Bulldog team is stunned. They can't believe it.
So as a defensive back expert, I like getting your takes on things from in that nature.
I really didn't see that play because I was looking at the quarterback, but I didn't see where the hands or anything came in. Maybe they grabbed him before, like on the way down the field a little bit.
He had safety help.
There was 2 guys there. So.
Yeah, so.
And he got behind him a little bit.
He did.
And this is a chance for the Allderdice Dragons to get on this board and possibly take the lead here. Down 6-0 here with 11:56 here in the fourth quarter. And thank you for joining us here in Roxmore Sports Network. We appreciate your undivided attention. If you're listening and watching us, it's our pleasure, and thank you as always.
When it comes to QB blast going to the left.
And we have 1st and 10. Ball is on the Westinghouse 26, and Allderdice is driving. Ball's direct snap to number 3 here for the Allderdice Dragons. Scott gets a positive yardage on the run, which they've been doing all night.
Yeah, pretty much. Whenever you see an empty backfield and you see tight end down, wherever the tight end is at, that's where the ball is going.
And that's a 4-yard gain here by Scott here for the Allderdice Dragons. And the score is 6-0 here. Westinghouse Bulldogs over the Allderdice Dragons here in the semifinals here on the Roxmore Sports Network. And don't forget, we have Bashir and Obama tomorrow at 7 p.m. here also on the Roxmore Sports Network.
Again, for those of you who don't know, is Bulldogs up 6, Allderdice down is 0. So 6-0. Westinghouse is up.
Scott takes the handoff again. Gets a positive gain. Looks like he has about 2 yards on the carry.
Again, another old school counter play, watching those big guys running around. Again, if you're a good football player, whenever you see a pulling guard or a tackle, you follow them because they're going to take you to the play.
And that'll be 3rd and 4 here for the Allderdice Dragons. Down 6-0 to the Westinghouse Bulldogs here in the semifinals on the Rocks and More Sports Network. Ford, the quarterback, looks to take the snap here, gets the offense in the end zone. Ford takes a snap, drops back, looks, tosses down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Turner for the Dragons. He got behind the DBs that time again.
Yeah, he did, again, too. And that was just a great play, staying patient and throwing it up and allowing your guy to get up and grab it.
Great play and great throw by the quarterback Ford. And they get on the board here, and it is 6-6 here, all tied again on the Rocks and More Sports Network. And 10-19 here remaining in the 4th quarter. And the Dragons finally get on the board and get a touchdown, and there's a pass from Ford to Turner from number 5 with a nice catch.
Yeah, definitely. That was a great play right there. And the second we'll show the replay, but, man, when they stay patient in the pocket and throw it up.
And this extra point is key for give the game right now. This extra point could give them the lead, or it could be a tie ball game, folks, if you're watching and listening at home. Extra point attempt is up. It is 6-6 here with 10-19 remaining in the 4th quarter. And we have a timeout, Allderdice Dragons. And that'll be Allderdice's second charge timeout this half. They have 1 timeout remaining.
And let's go back to that play that we just witnessed. Quarterback drops back, throws it off his back foot, catches the safety, look in the backfield, and finds this guy in the back of the end zone on that play. So that was a great job by the wide receiver to get back there and catch the ball, go up and get it, and keep his feet in bounds.
DBs, you cannot let the man get behind you. You cannot let the man get behind you. If you can't see him, you're beat.
Yep, get your eyes out the backfield.
Agree. That's one of the main reasons DBs get beat.
Yep. Man, I almost sound like you now, the DB expert.
Extra point attempt here for the Allderdice Dragons. Looking to take the lead here. Snap is up. Kick is blocked. And it is 6-6. We still have a tie ball game, and the kick is no good.
Oh, man. Again, look, what did I say earlier? I said sometimes Allderdice has Westinghouse's number, and right now Allderdice is putting up a great fight.
Larson's kick is blocked by the Bulldogs, and the score is 6-6 here. A tie ball game still, folks, here in the 4th quarter with 10-19 remaining here in the 4th quarter. And this is the semifinals, folks. There's no tomorrow.
There's not. And also, a quick few words from our sponsors. Moran Roofing. Nothing but the best for our customers. Roofing, siding, soffit, fascia, gutters, windows, doors. Call 412-378-7770. Also, make things easy. Just call Beasley. Residential commercial plumbing. Beasley Plumbing. Call 412-271-9293. 24 hours a day. Make things easy. Just call Beasley.
Welcome. We also have the RISE Scholarship Dinner, and that will be November 1st, 2025, 6 p.m. The location will be the Green Tree Doubletree Hotel. Tickets for individuals will be $125, and for a table of 8 will be $900. And that will be the 3rd annual RISE Scholarship Dinner. For more information, please contact PGHBCU Collaborative@gmail.com. PGHBCU Collaborative@gmail.com. Let's get it. We got a great half here so far, folks. The kick is up. It's bounced, little squib kick taken, and the ball will be at the 35-yard line here. 35-yard line of the Westinghouse Bulldogs. And this game is brought to you by the Trade Institute of Pittsburgh. That's TIP, not the tip you know, but TIP, Trade Institute of Pittsburgh. Everybody know the rapper T.I.P. T.I.P. coming live from the VIP. I ain't want to, you know what I mean? I ain't want to get a copyright infringement on there. You can't be rapping and singing people's music, you know what I mean? Cut.
Hey, you know some of these folks out here is too young for T.I.
Oh, yeah. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. Ball thrown to the left. Nice swing pass to the receiver. And he fumbles out of bounds, but it is a positive gain. And that'll be about a 9-yard gain here for the receiver, number 15, for the Westinghouse Bulldogs. Frederick. Nice catch.
Yeah, but you're Westinghouse, you know, you're good. You responded to adversity before when you threw an interception. Now it's time to respond to adversity when you gave a touchdown. Now, you know, stay calm, keep your composure, play your game. That pass right there was a nice drive starter. Now you just want to keep doing your thing right now.
And that was an 8-yard catch here for the receiver. I apologize. Ball hands off, and like it was negative yardage, so like it would go back 1 yard.
Yeah, and that was Damon Simmons right there on the tackle. 5'10", 210 pounds, getting back there and making the play.
Great job, young man. That's how you get back in this ball game. Good defense. And right now, this has been a defensive game all game. If you've been listening and watching, you've known that. And if you just tuned in, you're not missing anything. It's a great game here in the semifinals. We have 9:16 remaining here in the fourth quarter, and we have a tie ball game, folks at home. Going to bring up third down here and 4. Quarterback looks, throws. Ismaili throws it deep, but he cannot catch with the receiver number 5, Hawkins, and that will be 4th down and 4 for the Westinghouse Bulldogs, and the punting unit will come on the field.
Oh, that would have been a beautiful play if that play was completed. Got back, our receiver got back there. It's just, you know, Zaza put a little too much oomph into that pass, but he had the right intent, though. But, you know, your defense, you know, holds up. Go back to that play maybe next possession.
Number 7 for Westinghouse back to take the punt.
Yeah, Westinghouse was going quick, trying to get the substitution penalty.
And I apologize to the young man. We do not have your name, your number and name in the roster. I apologize to you, number 7 for Westinghouse Bulldogs. And that'll be a timeout with 9:05 here remaining in the fourth quarter. With a 6-6 ball game. We have a tie, basically. We have a tie.
Yeah, pretty much.
We just call it 0-0 when it's a tie like that. That's how I look at it. It's still 0-0. Nobody scored. That's the way I look at it because I'm like, hey, it's the tie. Nobody's winning right now.
Yeah. But, again, you know, Westinghouse, you're okay, you know. Yeah, you made a little bit of a mistake, but Westinghouse is a powerhouse school, so they can respond to any type of adversity.
That's right. Powerhouse. But today's a new day. Let's see if Allderdice Dragons can slay them.
Pretty much, yeah. If you're Allderdice, you know, go back to your games. You know, you move pretty slow down the field, but that's your bread and butter. Move slow, keep the high-power Westinghouse offense, you know, off the field.
And nobody was back for the punt. He finally gets back. Ball goes up the side of his foot, rolls right, takes a great Bulldog bounce. And it's stopped and picked up by the Bulldogs. And it'll be Allderdice Dragons ball here. And this will be their 9th possession of the ball game here on offense. And in their last possession, they had a TD pass for Ford.
Yeah, again, that was a beautiful pass.
Man, it was a lovely pass. And we all talked about opening up the passing game, and they finally opened the passing game, and we see fireworks.
Yeah, definitely. It was a great job by them. Again, if you're Allderdice, take your time, do your thing, you know, and open up the playbook a little bit as they did last drive.
Let's see if they can replicate the same drive they did last possession and get a TD on this drive and take the lead.
RPO.
Ford fakes it, throws right. Beecham takes the ball, breaks the tackle, gets positive yardage.
Yeah, but again, those slow screens or a nice drive starter. Westinghouse, again, Westinghouse is a very good defense. All 11 guys always run to the ball, too.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a sea of blue Bulldogs, I should say.
And they're looking to get a turnover here and get the ball back here for the offense to get some points on the board. 8:25 here remaining in the fourth quarter and counting. We have a 6-6 tie here in the semifinals live on the Roxmore Sports Network. And the second down to 7 on Allderdice's own 37-yard line.
Allderdice is trying to ground and pound their way downfield. I don't think you could do too much running on this Bulldog defense here.
And Turner takes the snap again, which he's been doing all evening.
Yeah, definitely. He might be sore after this one.
Oh, yeah. Young man, just get an ice bath. You'll be all right.
Yeah, definitely. A little ibuprofen.
It's like a nice ice bath.
Again, Westinghouse's bench is into the game. You know, Bulldog Mania never dies. They continue and they play hard. And they cheer hard, I should say.
Ford comes back in the game to play quarterback for the Allderdice Dragons here. 3rd and 6, balls on their own 38-yard line. 6-6 tie ball game here with 7:34 and counting remaining in the 4th quarter and until the end of the ball game, folks. Snaps back. Ford looks left. Ford runs left. Looks deep. Throws back across his body and almost intercepted by the Westinghouse Bulldogs.
Yeah, and that was just a big no-no right there. I ain't no quarterback, never played it in my life, but I know for a fact you never, ever, ever, ever throw your across your body like that, as you almost threw an interception on that play.
And Milix almost with the interception here for the Westinghouse Bulldogs, and they'll bring up a 4th down. It'll be 4th and 6. Balls on Allderdice's own 30-yard line with 7:22 remaining here in this tie ball game. We have a 6-6 tie. And throwing across your body is definitely dangerous.
Yeah, only a few people could do that. Aaron Rodgers, the Tom Brady's.
I see what he saw, though. He had somebody open. He just couldn't get it there. And the ball goes off the shank, the right side of the foot, but it takes a good Allderdice bounce. Ball's picked up by Westinghouse Bulldogs number 1. And he has Green in front of him, folks, in the blocker. He has Green. Oh, and he is tripped up by number 80. And that's great field position here.
Yeah,
for the Westinghouse Bulldogs.
Yeah, like I said, Westinghouse does a good job of playing the field position game. So now they're pretty much knocking on the red zone right now. And if you're Westinghouse, take your time, do your thing, get your runs in, your handoffs. I like to see them go back to some of those counter plays they be running. So maybe you might want to run some of those, and maybe throw a little fade ball or something.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you just want to run the ball, eat some of this clock up, especially if you score, it works in your favor. But keep the clock running, run this clock out, and get out here with a win in the semifinals and head off to the next round. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen, 6 receiver top. Quarterback looks left, runs left, and gets great yardage here on their 9th possession of the ball game here.
Yeah, great job by Zaza to run and keep his head down and gain some yards on that play.
Ismaili with the great carry. He's been doing it all evening, folks. Made a great pass for a touchdown earlier on the 6th off possession of the game here. And this is their 9th possession of the 9th offensive possession of the ball game. In their last possession, there was a punt. And right now, it's looking really good for the Westinghouse Bulldogs here.
Yeah, it is. Allderdice showing some blitz.
Ismaili runs the ball again, keeps it, runs right, gets positive yardage here for the 1st down here, and they are in the red zone.
Yeah, great job running away from the blitz and gaining yards.
And like I said, you want to keep that clock going. They're doing a great job by the offensive coordinator, keeping the ball running, keep the ball in the quarterback's hands and just running and getting positive yardage. And the clock is ticking. We have 6:10 remaining here in the 4th quarter and counting. The score is 6-6, tie ball game. 1st down and 10 on the 10 for the Westinghouse Bulldogs, and they are in the Allderdice red zone.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're a Bulldogs fan, you want to get on your feet because this could possibly be the game-winning drive as there's an offside.
I agree 100%. Definitely could be the game-winning drive here. This tough ball game, and it's been running for both teams. But the pass has been opening up, and we might see a pass again.
We could. But the run game hasn't been looking too bad either. So, hey, just hand the ball off, because they do a fairly decent job of running the ball.
And when I may see a pass, I'm saying, like, if Westinghouse scores fast here, maybe Allderdice get back in this ball game by throwing the football, which they probably will have to need to get back in this ball game.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Or maybe hand the ball off to Bailey.
We have 1st and 5, balls on the 5-yard line. Bulldogs are in the red zone. Looking to score here. Ball's thrown to the left, and it's out of bounds and incomplete.
I like the intent there, too, though. Nice out route over there. Yeah, it was out of bounds, but it was definitely open.
Only thing I'll say, just stick to what you were doing. Run the ball. Keep the clock going. Don't stop the clock for the Allderdice Dragons.
Yeah, definitely. Get the ball to Bailey maybe. Mix it up. Get the ball to, quarterback runs too.
Stick to it. You were getting good chunk of yards. Keep running that ball with that quarterback, Ismaili, number 8 for the Westinghouse Bulldogs. We have 2 receivers to the ball screen, 2 to the top. Running back is to the right of the quarterback, Ismaili. He takes that direct snap again and runs to the right, and he is in the end zone for a touchdown. Bulldogs on the board again.
Yep. Bulldog Mania is loud right here. As you can see, the fans are standing up and they're applauding the team.
What you think your dad doing right now?
He probably barking. You know, you see on the instant replay, Zaza gets around the corner, puts his head down, and gets in the end zone.
Untouched and very easy play. Good job blocking by the O-line and good job blocking by the receivers. That was very easy, nice walk-in, but they left a lot of time on the board for the Allderdice Dragons to respond.
Yeah, definitely. Again, great job by the offensive line, especially getting to the second level, too, to stopping those linebackers from getting to the quarterback.
Trips to the top of your screen, single receiver, bottom of the screen, running back to the right of Ismaili. Number 8 takes the ball, looks left, throws it to the single receiver down bottom, and it is incomplete. And great job by the DB, number 80.
No, that was important. That was very, very important 2-point conversion play.
Good job by Lee with the P pass breakup, keeping the game close and within reach. And it's only a 6-point deficit here with 5:17 remaining here in the fourth quarter here for the Allderdice Dragons, down 12-6, trailing the Westinghouse Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was a very nice drive by the Bulldogs right there. It was poetry in motion. Great. It all started with a great punt return.
Most definitely.
And then they just kept running the rock.
Most definitely. That punt return was key. Good job by the young man, number 1 for the Westinghouse Bulldogs. I apologize. We'll get your name here soon.
But if you're the Dragons, you want to open a playbook.
Great job by Jordan Reed for flipping the field here for the Westinghouse Bulldogs on special teams. And great job by the young man, number 8, Ismaili. I hope I said it right that time. Young man, number 8 for the Westinghouse Bulldogs. Takes his team down the field with nice runs the whole drive and runs it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, good job, Zaza.
I'll just call him Zaza.
Yeah.
Good job, Zaza. 5:17 remaining here in the fourth quarter, here in the semifinals here on the Roxamore Sports Network. Ball's kicked. Almost recovered by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, ready to recover and just go down because, man, the way those Bulldogs was running, it was almost like they was running after a mailman.
And the clock is running. I'm not sure why. The clock's running.
Not sure why.
Me either, but they're losing time here. I don't know why the clock is running, folks, but
think
they lost about 10 seconds and it's still going.
The refs are addressing it right now.
Lost about 20 seconds.
Yeah, look at the refs. We're talking about it right now.
Yeah, the clock operator must be a Westinghouse Bulldog alum because he is letting that thing tick, and there was no play. And they lost about 10, 15 seconds. I hope they rewind that back. Unless they're not going to start the clock until the refs say. But that was weird on that one.
Interesting.
And they didn't run it back.
Oh, wow, okay.
They did not put the time back. Oh, there we go, folks.
Did, yep.
There we go. Good job, refs. We love you.
Yeah, I seen the refs looking over there.
5:10 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 12-6 lead here for the Westinghouse Bulldogs over the Allderdice Dragons. 1st and 10 on Allderdice's own 30-yard line. Quarterback number 4 rolls right, runs right.
And looks like it possibly might be a holding.
Ford runs right, and definitely is a holding that's coming back.
But, yeah, the Bulldogs brought the heat right there, and they started pressing too. So, hey, so it's
I expect to see a lot of that, Tommy.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Especially on this drive here. They know this is the key drive, like you said. This is the game right here.
So a slant.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have to get out quick because Westinghouse is going to bring the house every time. So a slant, out route, quick short passes, maybe even a sneak in a tight end seam route over the middle.
And this is why I like zone blocking by the offense. I like to get the cutbacks when I was a running back. It's a great job by zone blocking. Opens up that cut, especially a fast defense. They over pursue. You can cut back against the grain.
Yep.
See you later. We have 4:53 here remaining and counting here in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 on Allderdice's own 29-yard line. They have the ball here and looking to score on this drive. They need to score expeditiously.
It looks like it might be a delay of game.
And this is not what they want on this drive if you're the Allderdice Dragons fan or if you're the Allderdice Dragons team or coaching staff.
Yeah, Westinghouse was going to bring the house, too, on that play. I mean, coming from the field, I seen the field side blitz and the blitz up the middle.
And that'll make it 1st and 25 here for the Allderdice Dragons on their own 24-yard line with 4:30 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Down 6 points, 12-6 to the Westinghouse Bulldogs.
Comes the blitz again, same play.
Quarterback takes snap, looks right, throws deep. Number 5, Turner, jumps, interception by the Bulldogs, number 13, and he runs it back the other way. He cuts against back to the right, cuts back left, And he's still on the ground, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown!
Man, he had a nose for the end zone. He was like, no, I want a touchdown.
And that is what you say, a big play, and that's exactly what they needed.
Yep. Unless, man, that was just a great play.
Touchdown.
And let's look at the instant replay right here. Hikes the ball. Quarterback throws it. Safety help comes over, gets the interception. And now this is just hard. This is the heart of a line right here. Fighting his way, moving across field, ducking, bobbing, weaving through traffic. We thought he was down, but he wasn't. He kept going, drives his feet, and scores a touchdown for the Bulldogs. That is something you can't coach right there. That is, being a dog. That's being a dog.
Great job by the young man. That's great DB skills. Way to catch the ball and make a play after the catch. Another direct snap to the quarterback. He runs left. Easy get in, and that's a conversion attempt, and that is good. Ismaili with the conversion attempt here gets to him 2 more points, and that makes the score 20-6. The Westinghouse Bulldogs over the Allderdice Dragons here with 4:08 remaining here in the fourth quarter here in the semifinals.
Yeah, that was just a nice run, a quick little run right there, off-tackle run just to get in for the 2-point conversion.
And speed kills. He done that all evening, folks. He's run to the right, run to the left, and his speed is one of his best assets. And good job, young man. And good job by the O-line for blocking the receivers.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Great blocking by everybody. If you don't got the ball, you're blocking.
No, and I used to love blocking, man. It's just, hey, it's a team sport. It's 11-on-11. There's no I in team, as they say.
Yeah, definitely. I used to block and growl, but like, hey, make them feel you like, yeah.
I love it. I know what you mean.
Yep.
The score is 20-6. 4:08 here remaining in the fourth quarter. Westinghouse Bulldogs, where my dogs at? Over the Allderdice Dragons here. 20-6 lead here in the fourth quarter. 4:08 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And right now, it's not over, though. It's not over.
It's not over, but
it's a steep hill to climb right now with 4:08 remaining here in the ball game.
And a quick word from our sponsor. Make things easy. Just call Beasley. Residential commercial plumbing. Beasley Plumbing. Call 412-271-9293. 24 hours a day. Make things easy. Just call Beasley. Moran Roofing, nothing but the best for our customers. Roofing, siding, soffit fascia, gutters, windows, doors. Call 412-378-7700. And we are back to the action, kickoff by Westinghouse. Hey, I'll tell you this, though. Allderdice got some alumni, though. They got Mac Miller, Wiz Khalifa.
Okay.
Definitely some notable alumni. I didn't know Westinghouse has some notable alumni. They also have some guys doing their thing, too.
And we always like to recognize C-League and all the past alumni.
Yeah, definitely. Our executive producer, the alum.
Yes. The Raiders. Here we go. Let's see what they can do. Down 20-6 here in the fourth quarter, 4:02 remaining. We have 1st and 10. Ball is on the Allderdice's own 35-yard line. We motions the running back out the backfield to the right. And we have a stoppage in play. And I believe we have a flag.
Might have been a false start on Westinghouse. It looked like they tried to, really try to get a good pass rush right there off the edge. It was a little too quick.
And this is the 9th possession of the ball game here for the Bulldog. This is the 10th possession of the ball game here for the Allderdice Dragons. On their last possession, they threw an interception, and it was a return for a touchdown. And we have 4 minutes here remaining in the fourth quarter. We have 1st and 5 on the Allderdice's own 35-yard line here in the fourth quarter. Down 20-6 to the Westinghouse Bulldogs. Ford takes a snap, looks, throws, tipped, and intercepted again. That's the second interception, and that is caught by number 1 of the Bulldogs, and he's going back the other way expeditiously, and he will walk in for the third touchdown with second interception to the house of the ball game.
Yeah, that was just great defense by the Westinghouse Bulldogs to get in the passing lane and tip the ball up. And as you will see on the let's check out the instant replay right here. As you can see, the quarterback drops back, throws it. That's what you call a tip drill, and he catches it and takes it to the to house. As there's plenty of blockers too right there, and he scores, gets it for 6.
And defense wins championships. And defense wins championships. And that's how you play defense. That's how you do the tip drill. That's how you catch the ball as a DB. I love it. I love it. I love it.
And speaking of tip, this game is brought to you by Trade Institution of Pittsburgh.
Great job by the Bulldog defense. Defense wins championships, and that's 2 interceptions back-to-back to the house. 2 curtain calls to the house. Take a bow, young man. Y'all did a great job on defense. And the score is 26-6 at the moment. Conversion attempt coming up here for the Westinghouse Bulldogs offense. Snaps up. Ball's up, thrown. Ball's incomplete. And that'll be no good. The conversion attempt is failed by the Westinghouse Bulldogs. That makes the score 26-6 in favor of the Westinghouse Bulldogs over the Allderdice Dragons here in the fourth quarter with 3:47 here remaining in the ball game. And that pretty much might be the end of the ball game, folks.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. But first, before we get back to action, we have a few quick words from our sponsor. We have Moran Roofing. Nothing but the best for our customers. Roofing, siding, soffit, fascia, gutters, windows, doors. Call 412-378-7700. Also, we have Make Things Easy. Just call Beasley. Call Beasley Plumbing at 412-271-9293. 24 hours a day. Make things easy. Just call Beasley.
And don't forget, we also have the PGH HBCU Collaborative 3rd Annual Rise Scholarship Dinner. That's right, 3rd Annual Rise Scholarship Dinner. And that'll be November 1st, 2025, 6 p.m. at the Green Tree Doubletree Hotel. Individual tickets are $125. For a table of 8 is $900. And our keynote speaker will be Donald E. Palmer III. He has a PhD. He is Executive Vice President for Health Sciences and Research Innovation. And he's a proud Florida A&M University alum. We want to recognize the Rattlers on that one. And for more information, contact PGH HBCU Collaborative at gmail.com. That's PGH HBCU Collaborative at gmail.com. And defense has busted this game open here in the second half. And great job by the Bulldogs. They won the first game 44-16. This one's been a little tighter. It was closer. It's been tied all ball game. But defense have opened up this game and 2 interceptions to the house.
Yeah, definitely. Defense has definitely won the game for the Westinghouse Bulldogs as they get 2 pick sixes.
And this is the semifinal matchup. And tomorrow we have Bashir versus Obama at 7 p.m. here also on the Roxamore Sports Network. And we'll bring you live coverage here from Couple Stadium tomorrow also. So if you're a proud Bashir alum, a proud Obama alum, or you just want to see some great City League football, you can catch it here on the Roxamore Sports Network tomorrow at 7 p.m. And the clock is still running. Like again, the clock is running. I'm not sure why, but they're losing precious time, maybe for a chance to come back, get back in this ball game. You know, miracles do happen.
They do. And I think the refs will address. I see the ref with the white hat raising for the clock to go up.
And it's 26-6 here in favor of the Westinghouse Bulldogs over over Allderdice Dragons. And that'll be 1st and 10. Ball is on Allderdice's own 23-yard line. Ford looking to take the snap here and get the points back on the board here for the Allderdice Dragon. Ford looks right, throws right. And 2 receivers, but one catches it, and he's gone. Turner runs to the 40, the 30. He's being chased, and he's down at the 22-yard line. Sorry.
And that
23-yard line. Go ahead, Tommy.
I'm bad. That was just amazing catch, right? Catch and run play right there by Allderdice.
And the ball wasn't even intended for him. He just took it.
Yep, as you can see on this replay, the slant's right there. You know, destroying the zone, gets past there, and it's a foot race. Yeah, he got tracked down, but it was still a nice big gain, which always helps in this case.
I saw a slant and I saw a hitch. I don't know if it was supposed to go to the hitch, but a great play by Allderdice Dragons no matter what. Good job by Ford. Nice throw.
Yeah, again, great.
Well, that was just because you got a slant and a hitch in the same area, so I don't know who was wrong on the route, but no matter what, great play.
Yeah, and the coach should see that in the film room.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. But good job by Turner catching the ball and getting the Dragons in a scoring position. You flip the field, get the ball in the end of the Westinghouse Bulldogs. And don't go anywhere. We're taking a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think it was
Every young man who walks through our doors carries a story, a dream, and a purpose. At Life Male STEAM Academy, our programs help them discover that purpose through STEAM disciplines, college success, and career readiness. Today, the very funding that keeps these programs alive is under threat. We're asking you to help sustain the programs that shape our young men, programs that teach leadership, discipline, and hope. Each contribution helps us continue saving our boys and building brighter futures. Scan the QR code to donate today. Help us save the boys together. Let's keep the programs and the promise alive.
And welcome back, folks. And there's some things I want to ask you. If you can please donate to Life Male STEM Academy, we appreciate that. And that's Life Male STEM Academy. And they will love your donations. And it was a pleasure. Please help us. And right back it. Ford gets the ball, takes a direct snap, breaks a couple tackles, and is tackled for a 2-yard gain. A 3-yard gain. I apologize.
Yeah, on a play like that, you got to throw the ball out of bounds. Or throw it to the back of the end zone or something like that whenever you're feeling pressure, because the time is precious right now. And time is definitely not on your side. So you have to try to preserve it as much as you can.
Another 2-yard gain by Ford. That'll bring up 2nd down to 8, 2:50 and counting here remaining in the fourth quarter. 26-6 lead here for the Westinghouse Bulldogs over Allderdice Dragons. Ball is on the Westinghouse 21. Allderdice looking to drive. Ball is incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, and that was great man coverage by the Westinghouse Bulldogs on that play. Doing a good job not allowing anyone to get open.
2:40 here remaining in the fourth quarter. 3rd down and 8. 26-6 lead for the Bulldogs over the Dragons.
And also, folks, if you don't know, we're partners with My Niche Network TV, so hey, and it's free too. That's My Niche Network TV.
And that's NNTV in your Google search. That's NNTV in your Google search.
Yep. You can watch it everywhere on your phone, TV. I think I might go home and watch it on my TV and watch some of my old games on the Roxmore Sports Network.
Oh, a VR headset also. We not forget.
Oh, yeah. That'd be kind of cool to watch.
It hurts my eyes. I can't do it. Ford takes a snap, drops back, rolls right. Flag on the play, throws. Ball's complete, but we have a flag on the play, and that will come back. And we believe that will be a holding on against the Dragons.
Yeah, that was a great pass rush move on that side of the field. You just, get low, dip around the corner, and cause a flag. And if you take a look at the instant replay, top of your screen, that's the holding, and they called it. Ref throws the flag, and then then Allderdice Dragons will be moving back.
And folks, if you don't know, holding penalties are 15-yard penalties. 10-yard penalties, I'm sorry.
Yeah, 15.
10 yards.
Yeah,
10 yards.
say.
My fault, I apologize. Personal fouls are 15, I apologize. So if you don't know the football game, holding penalties 10 yards. And that is a chunk of yards you do not want. So that makes it 3rd and 17 here. Ball is on Westinghouse's 32-yard line. 2:18 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 26-6 lead for the Bulldogs over the Dragons. Jet sweep turns into a pass. Nice pass, and that is a touchdown, Dragons.
Hey, there go your trick play that you wanted.
Hey, you gotta bring them trick plays out.
I was incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh no! But good play call by the offensive coordinator. But
yeah, let's look at that instant replay right there on that play. So it was a jet sweep pass. He throws it, and it looks like he caught it, but then the ball comes out last second.
Great call though. Great call. Good offensive coordinator. Good job, offensive coordinator. You dropped the right play at the right time, got behind the defense, and just incomplete pass. Down 26-6 here, trailing the Allderdice Dragons to the Westinghouse Bulldogs. 2 minutes and 7 seconds here remaining in the fourth quarter. 4th and 19 on the Westinghouse 32-yard line.
Yeah, that was a hurt piece.
Ford takes a snap, looks, throws down the middle of the field, and it's caught, out of the hands of Turner. A nice hit by the Bulldogs. Knocks the pass incomplete. We hope Turner's okay. He's laying on the field. I hope the young man's all right.
Yeah, I hope he is too. Like I said, it's always scary cutting across the middle of the field if you're a wide receiver. Man, that's.
He was open. Just got to complete the catch.
Yeah.
And that'll be a turnover on downs, and that'll be Westinghouse Bulldogs ball.
And let's look at the instant replay on that pass. He drops back. He throws it over the middle. Takes a little bit of a hit. And, man,
It would have been a nice catch if he could hold on.
Yeah, those hits that you can't see from behind, they always hurt.
And a young man is still down. We hope he's okay. So we have a little injury time out here in the ball game.
And we were going to recognize the TIP, the Trade Institution of Pittsburgh. Located on Susquehanna Street.
That is 7800 Susquehanna Street. On the third floor of the building. And that is the Trade Institute of Pittsburgh. Located 7800 Susquehanna Street. On the third floor. And we also want to recognize the CEO, who is also the head coach of Westinghouse.
Oh, man, that's cool. That is cool.
Hey, he's doing what he loves as a hobby, I see.
Yeah, definitely both hobbies. I mean, man.
He's helping kids and he's helping men. Give them a second chance by helping them develop trade skills so they can go into the world.
And he's giving young men a second chance in life so they can enter the trade force and start a new career and leave their old careers in the past, which we all don't judge people. We all make mistakes. We're all born sinners. So, hey, everybody deserves a second chance.
Yep, and he's helping these young men, try to continue their education here on the football field and get them football scholarships. Yeah, again, he has a history, too, of making it to states back-to-back years, too. I don't know if you recall that.
Oh, I definitely recall that. I keep up on the history of Western Pennsylvania sports, definitely football. I'm a proud Fab 22 alumni here, baby. So, I always keep up on things.
Yeah, you definitely know a story, and I'll tell you that. You and your Darrell Revis stories.
No, I don't know. We didn't beat them, so I don't got a story, y'all. I don't got a story because we lost. You just brought up a bad memory. Oh, man. We almost got them.
Yeah.
You know how you do with the fishing pole, folks, in that commercial? Guy go, ooh, almost got it, the dollar. Yeah, we got faked out. Yeah. We almost had it, though.
Yeah.
And shout out to Quaker Valley High School, though. Proud alum here. Fab 22 alum, too. 2023 alum.
And it was good to see the student athlete up on his feet, walking it off right there.
And I expect to see the Bulldogs take the ball, run the clock out, get out and win here in the semifinals, and head off to the next round.
Yeah, I'm assuming maybe if they get this first down, that'll be game. 1 or 2 first downs, depending how many yards they get on the run. Or actually, they're kneeing it right now.
Yes, I expected that. You run the clock out, get out of here with a win, and head to the championship.
Yeah, definitely. Westinghouse will return again.
And I'm sorry, folks, I'm not sure what date the championship is, but the Westinghouse Bulldogs will be in the City League Championship.
It'll be next week.
Next week?
Yep, on Saturday at 3 o'clock.
So that's next Saturday at 3 p.m. I'm sorry, I don't have the date in my hand right now.
The 25th, next week. October 25th.
Okay.
The City League Championship will be here, 3 o'clock.
And as we already know, them Bulldogs, that was weak.
Yeah.
That was weak.
You sound like a pup.
Yeah, that was weak. They will be in the championship for the City League for 2025, and we will wait the other winner, the other semifinal, which will be tomorrow here on the Roxamore Sports Network. It will be Bashir versus Obama. And that'll be live here on the Roxamore Sports Network at 7 p.m. And the championship will be 10:25 at 3 o'clock, and that is a Saturday. It'll be live here on Couple Stadium, and it will be live here on the Roxamore Sports Network. If you can't make it, if you don't have money to get in, don't worry. We got your back. We got your back. You can watch it here on the Roxamore Sports Network. That's YouTube, Facebook, Roku, My Niece Network. That's NNTV in your search, or myniechenetwork.tv. Don't worry. We got you covered if you ain't got the dollars. Oh, I forgot Apple TV, too. So if you don't want to be sitting in the cold, don't worry, don't worry, Grandma, Grandpapa. We got your back. It's cold outside. It might be warm, though, at 3 o'clock, but if it's cold, you know what I mean, we got your back.
It's football weather.
Yeah, but you know the elderly, we got to take care of them. It's a little cold outside.
And the Bulldogs advance to the championship game.
And just like that, how many times in a row has it been for them?
A lot. A lot.
So they're looking to repeat. They
Pretty
defending
much.
champs.
Yeah, they are defending champs.
Defending champs looking to repeat again for the back-to-back years. It might be a three-peat, quadruple-peat, I'm sorry. I got to brush up on my knowledge, but definitely it's going to be back-to-back chances here for 2024, 2025 for the Westinghouse Bulldogs to get back in the championship. And don't go anywhere. We're going to have a post-game wrap-up here on the Roxamore Sports Network. And don't go anywhere. Thank you.
I'm smart. I'm driven. I'm not gonna flip burgers or sit on the couch or follow the rest of the pack. But the question burns inside me. What's next? So many things pull me in different directions. But I know myself. I know I have a future. And that's when I find TIP. At TIP, there's camaraderie, people who care, a place I can grow. I even get my driver's license. And finally, I get placed in an awesome career. I found my next. What about you?
Every young man who walks through our doors carries a story, a dream, and a purpose. At Life Male STEAM Academy, our programs help them discover that purpose through STEAM disciplines, college success, and career readiness. Today, the very funding that keeps these programs alive is under threat. We're asking you to help sustain the programs that shape our young men, programs that teach leadership, discipline, and hope. Each contribution helps us continue saving our boys and building brighter futures. Scan the QR code to donate today. Help us save the boys together. Let's keep the programs and the promise alive.
Welcome, and thank you for joining us here at the post-game wrap-up. And once again, we'd like you, if you can, please donate to the Life Male STEM Academy. That's the Life Male STEM Academy. If you can, please donate to them. And let's talk about this game, Tommy. So, it was a good, hard-fought game. How would you assess this today?
It was just, it was just a slow game at first. Both defenses looked pretty good, actually. But it was really bad offense, too. People weren't catching the ball, things of that nature, and not executing on plays, which made it 6-0 at the half. And then next half, it was just a tale of two stories. I mean, it was all Westinghouse. Allderdice didn't get no points on the board. And, Westinghouse's defense stepped up and actually got points on the board for them. So, yeah, so what was your take on things?
Pretty much a good ball game. Defense won these games. Shout out to the Bulldogs defense for coming up big plays. Second half, 3 turnovers, fumble, 2 interceptions to the house. And what I mean to the house, interceptions were returned for touchdowns. And pretty much second half was dominated by the Bulldogs. And they go back to repeat to try to win the championship again here in the City League. And it's been our pleasure to bring you live coverage, and it's just been a good one. Running game is running game. The passing opened up game, though. Good job by both teams getting on the board first with touching pass down passes. Well, Ford and Ismaili flows through touchdown passes to Hawkins. Hawkins for I apologize for Ismaili, and Ford threw a touchdown to number 5 also, and they got on the board. Those were great. For Turner, I apologize, Turner. I saw you shot a young man. I apologize. And it's been pretty much dominated that way. It was a good game, and it's been a pleasure bringing great action here tonight.
Yeah, those 2 pick sixes really sealed the deal for Westinghouse of that game. So it was, oh man, something to witness right there. Great defense.
I agree 100%. And just like that, big plays came up with the game. Turnovers always win games, and penalties were very key. It was only 6-0 at halftime, and then they evened up the score, make it 6-6 in the third quarter. But the fourth quarter, Ford just threw 2 interceptions, 2 costly interceptions that led to 2 touchdowns, and that was it, folks.
Yeah, definitely, that was it. I mean, hey, we will see Westinghouse in the championship, and now tomorrow we will see between Brashear and UPrep tomorrow, so he'll be in championship game. So that should be good. So tune in tomorrow. We also got the Woollen Hills game too tomorrow, so you tune into that game too if you want. Pick a game, whatever you want to see, just pick a game.
Wait, we have Clarendon also, right?
Clarendon Saturday.
Okay. And who do they play Saturday?
Riverview.
Okay.
So tune into that Saturday. So we got all football this weekend.
Hey, Roxamore Sports Network bring you the best of the finest young athletes in Western Pennsylvania on and off the field. That's right. I said on and off the field. And shout out to our NI ambassadors, Scoop Smith and Ken Walter. You can catch those 2 young men tomorrow, and they're super seniors, and they are great ambassadors on the Roxbury. Excellent young men of integrity and great team guys, and they're all about team, and they're all about hitting education in the classroom. And like you said, I will be live there tomorrow on the Roxamore Sports Network here with Dre. I will not be with Tommy. I will miss him. But you can catch Tommy on the other broadcast at Clarendon. What day was that, Saturday?
Saturday,
yes. Yes, you can catch him. And don't forget here.
I'll be here tomorrow, too.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You catch Tommy tomorrow.
Yep.
And we have live action here. But right now, the Westinghouse Bulldogs will be in the championship, and that'll be 10:25. And that'll be at 3 p.m. on Saturday. That'll be next Saturday, next week. So don't forget, and you will catch that live here on the Roxamore Sports Network also.
Yeah, will Westinghouse make it back to the state championship game? That will be the big question for them.
And as a city guy, I hope they make it. I love to see the City League make it. I always love to see the City League, and I'm a proud city guy myself. And I would love to see it. Love to see them make it back there.
Yeah, definitely. I know a lot of alumni from both these schools, City League alums. So Yeah. Well, also tomorrow we'll see what our NIL athlete Nasir Thomas will do tomorrow too. Tomorrow against Bashir. On Bashir.
Oh, yes. And once as always, thank you for joining us here on the Rock Sports Network. It's our pleasure. Anything you want to say before I close out?
No, that's it.
All right. And once again, we love you and thank you for joining us. And as always, all rights are reserved for Leon Rockymore, the owner and founder of the Rockmore Sports Network. I'm James Rockymore, along with
Tommy Shearer. Also, if you want to use anything, you have to have written consent from Leon Rockymore himself.
And thank you, folks. It's a pleasure having with us tonight, and we'll catch you tomorrow with live action. We love you. Good night.
you